Okay. You said penetrated.
Yeah,
because Bill Clinton said that oral isn't actually sex.
You put it in your mouth. You know that oral is actually a form of sodomy?
Yes.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Any hole that's not the vagina
is sodomy.
Is considered sodomy. If I put it in your nose, it's sodomy. If I put it in his ear, it's sodomy.
Well, I was listening.
Again, yeah.
Yeah.
Sodomy. It'd be double sodomized.
I was listening to like My Favorite Murder, and they were
Doublemized.
talking about that. It was crazy to me. But yeah, so like you put the bag in your mouth, and you have the open end open, and then someone fucks you. But like I'm worried about suffocating. Like, don't put cling wrap in my mouth.
If you're doing something like that, the last thing you should...
deep throating, you shouldn't be able to breathe.
Well, Drew,
otherwise you're
like,
doing it wrong.
There are safety things. You just got to give them like an Iggy, like, hey, squeeze my kneecap if I'm going in too hard. Or if you're gagging on my shit.
Well, you're gagging on your own shit, really.
Yeah. Gagging on your own shit, yeah, all right.
There's not a shower hot enough after that.
Somebody start.
Hi everyone, and welcome to today's episode of Terror Trio. I'm Drew.
I'm Micah.
And I'm Eugene.
And today with us we have the one and only Buffalo spooky dude favorite, Peter Vullo.
Oh, thank you, Drew. That was so sweet.
Buffalo famous.
I kind of owed you that one.
Thank you. And I'm glad that it was you who said my name instead of Micah, because it would have been just a
That's why I refuse to
Peter
start.
Vulva.
Beautiful.
Peter Vulvo.
That's pretty. That's when you become rich. A rich DJ. You're going to be Peter Vullo.
Yes.
So if you want a little background on Peter, you could go back to episode 7, where Peter was actually our first guest.
Yes, he was.
So, Peter, you're also our first recurring guest. Yeah, you're going to be like Smoke or Noob Sabot to this show, just popping up.
Jesus Christ. Jesus
It's
Christ.
Sabot.
No, it's
Thanks, Pat.
It's Cybit?
Yeah, it's
Cybit.
Micah, with your track
you're a fucking
record.
nerd.
Yeah.
With his fucking track record.
I know.
Well, anyway, it's a big honor. A lot of cool stuff happens, but this is the top, being the first guest and the second guest.
Would you say this is the best horror podcast, Peter?
Yes, tonight, yeah. Definitely recording. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Peter, so the season's coming to an end, man.
Yeah.
It's done.
Yeah.
Season 666 over.
Of Thursday Night Terrors. As we documented in the past, Peter runs Thursday Night Terrors here in Buffalo, where he plays every month there. At the end of the month, you have like a good cult classic, which some of our favorite movies have played.
And then some real obscure ones
and,
as well.
Our producer, Pat, had a privilege of and the honor of attending the last one, Burial Ground. Pat, you love that, right? Yes.
And Pat passed out. Pat is knocked out.
Pat's speechless.
Yeah.
It was a movie that I watched.
Yes,
a lot of people love that one. I heard about it. It was a good time.
It's definitely a good time.
That's definitely my favorite screening now.
It's so mad that I missed it.
Yeah,
it was so good.
People keep saying that it was better. It was a better experience than Pieces.
I had a better time here than I did at Pieces, and that's saying a lot, dude.
Wow.
Pieces was such a fun screening.
That was so fun.
I was chasing that dragon for a while, the Pieces.
When you keep pulling these straight up fucking bonkers ones out, like you're gonna get like that Rocky Horror feel where everyone's just having a good time, everyone's laughing, throwing shit at the screen and stuff like that.
I don't think they want that.
No, man, no. Let's
maybe cancel that part.
Can we show up in lingerie?
Show it up whatever you want, bud.
Dude, this day and age, why not? Right?
Have you seen Burial Ground yet, Eugene?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, maybe we'll have to do like a private screening,
Ooh.
It's streaming on Amazon Prime right now for free.
Okay. I was going to say, we'll have Nicole and Kat go out, do a little girls' night thing, and me and you,
Yes. Listen, man, I'm
No,
all
it's
for
okay.
it.
We didn't want to be invited.
I'm all for it.
Would you guys
you guys do that to Eugene all the time, right?
Yeah.
He does it.
No,
I don't
you guys
do that.
Yep.
That was like one
still not
time.
invited
It was a little faux pas.
It's all right.
Always invited.
You're always welcome.
Please come over.
Be a friend.
Bring some beer.
The cool thing I like about Terrors is that every season, there's a handful of movies that I just love and that I've always wanted to see either on the big screen again or for the first time. And you always seem to program at least one movie that I've never seen before.
Which
that's
is
one of the things that I
impressive
love
for
about
you.
it.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I was gonna say.
Because Eugene, I feel like you've seen every
I've
fucking
seen a
movie
lot.
ever.
He's
Yeah.
an
I wouldn't
expert.
say everything, but I've seen a lot.
Dude, like
Yeah.
when we say something like, "Hey, Eugene, have you seen this?" and you're like, "Nope," and I'm like, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen Funhouse Massacre yet?
I have.
What'd you think?
I liked it.
It was so good.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Peter, have you watched that one yet?
No.
Oh,
sorry.
man.
I
It was
gotta,
good.
I gotta catch
Get up on that. Well, guys, let's dive into more with Thursday Night Terrors in a minute. Right now, I just want to get to some of the things going down this week in horror. As our last guest said, let's get to the news.
Get to the news.
Get to the news around the bend, please. So, guys,
Okay.
it's May 28th. We're in Buffalo, New York. It's episode 26. And it started off with the possibility of Ridley Scott set to direct the third Alien prequel. Have you guys heard anything about this?
No.
I have not. Did that just come out today?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
We don't know if this installment is like an already planned continuation for David's story arc or something new. He did mention Ridley Scott in the interview. Did I say Scott?
Yeah.
None of you
You
fucking
did.
pointed it out.
I was gonna let you go, man.
It would be exhausting to
Yeah.
constantly do that with him.
Try being me, man. So we don't know like if it's going to be a continuation of David's story arc or if they're going to do something like completely new. But he did mention that showing the lifespan of the xenomorph, it's a great gag, but it's boring and it's been done. So they're looking to like do. He keeps saying the evolution of the xenomorph. Now we have the merger with Fox and Disney. I mean, how do you think the route of the Alien franchise would take? Like if the possibility with this next installment in the Alien franchise,
Take it to Disneyland.
take it to Disney,
Yeah.
a good like,
That'd be a good setting in the Disney castle. Just like unleash some fucking aliens.
Yeah.
oh, that would be so cool.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
Yeah.
aliens takes place in the future, so technically, if it happened now, it would be a prequel.
Oh fuck,
It would be.
yeah.
That's how
It'd
it
be the-
Or
started.
they could take it in the future,
It'd
and do
be a-
Future World, where they do Space Mountain.
That's the name of it for my penis.
That idea sounds more entertaining than Covenant, I would say.
Yep, I agree.
Covenant?
rather
I would
sit
watch
that.
the shit.
I wanted to
Yeah.
like
I'd
that
watch
movie so
Alien
much.
versus Predator Requiem over Covenant.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go back and actually
Yeah.
because a couple people were just like, "Yo, you don't like Requiem? Like that movie's gory as shit. It's awesome. It's fun." And then I'm thinking about going back and like trying to go through it
I
again.
own it.
Let's throw it
I'm
on
pretty sure I own it.
because after
not, I own it.
we didn't tell you this, but we watched the new Predator
Oh,
last week.
my God,
Fuck, that movie was so much fun.
That
It
movie was
That movie was so
amazing.
fun.
The Shane Black one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait a minute, you didn't see it when it came out in the theaters?
No,
Nobody did.
Oh,
No, the
shit.
reviews.
Yeah, nobody did.
The
You're right.
reviews were so bad. I'm like, I don't want to go and be
Man,
sad
dude.
because and I'm like the whole like, well, it can't be bad as Alien Covenant.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like,
I was
No.
like, Micah put it on, and because he had watched it, most of it the night before, and I had fallen asleep during
Yeah.
it. So he was just like, no, you have to watch this movie. Holy shit. That movie was so amazing.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
love
a
the
lot of
story.
fun.
All
Fucking
of
Super
the characters were great.
I mean, it was
It was
the thing is
fun.
that it was fun because it was Shane Black. Most of Shane Black's movies are like
he did Monster Squad.
quippy and
Yeah.
and yeah. But it's just Shane Black's movies are awesome. I mean, he came out with the Good Guys,
Mhm.
Nice Guys, Good
Nice
Guys.
guys.
Nice Guys.
Yeah,
Nice
that was
Guys.
great. Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, that was
Russell
awesome.
Crowe. Very funny.
Then he did Kiss Kiss Bang Bang
actually didn't see that.
with Val Kilmer and Robert Downey Jr.
I know.
Awesome fucking
Is it
movie.
good?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm aware
it's
of it,
all
but I just
dialogue
never-
heavy and it's all like sarcastic, quippy shit. So
Really?
you know,
Mm.
and obviously, you know, everybody knows that he was in the first Predator movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it was perfect, and you know, I liked it. It was weird that a lot of people didn't like
Like,
the movie.
I-
They kept shitting on it.
What's there to shit on?
I
It was
don't know.
fun.
It
I
was
think
so
it got
much
caught up in the bandwagon of like everyone's like shitting on it, so it becomes like a
Yeah.
shit
Yeah.
avalanche,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
or like no one's seen
A
it.
shit
A
avalanche.
shit avalanche.
Yeah.
Fuck.
A shit avalanche.
Well, and it's also like it was right with like the Halloween, like it's
Right.
it's like bringing about
Yeah.
taking a new spin on old shit. So I think people
Mhm.
are just sick of it, kind of too. So they're just
I think
like,
they
I
were
don't want to
talking
see
about-
anything like that.
Once upon a time, they considered. Well, they actually asked him, and he said no. They were going to have Arnold Schwarzenegger do a cameo
A cameo.
in the
Oh.
movie.
Well, he was supposed to be in
And-
Predators.
Was he?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
the character that Lawrence Fishburne played was actually meant to be Dutch.
No shit.
Yeah,
Wow, I didn't know that.
it was written for Dutch.
that's
But
awesome.
then of course he's like no, absolutely not. I'm not going to do this.
Wow.
Yeah,
I do a good
supposedly
Arnold.
he looked at the script and the part that he liked, he was not satisfied with. And he was like, I'm not going to do it. I can't do an Arnold impression. But he was like, unless you give me a meteor role, then I'll be
Yeah.
in the movie. So, I mean, there's hope that maybe he'll show up in a future movie.
Yeah.
But if they give him a big enough role, but yeah, he was like,
Dude,
nope.
like they referenced
They
the original,
Yep.
and then they referenced 97.
Yep.
Which I'm like, wait, that movie didn't come out in 97. Then I realized, shit, it actually takes place in 97.
Yes.
It took
In the
me a
future.
second
Yeah.
there too. And plus, like Cockadoodie, Gary Busey was
Busey.
it? Yeah,
Yeah.
which was cool. There was no like dialogue. Oh, like my dad was killed by one of these or anything
Yeah.
like that. But
No.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah, the Predator dogs and everything. That
Yeah.
was pretty
You know,
cool.
actually, I
It was
wasn't a
cool.
fan of
People
it.
were, people were shitting on that too.
It's
and
fine.
the fucking Super Predator
Yeah,
was
yeah.
bad.
Oh my
ass.
God,
I
yeah.
dug this. I dug the Super
I
Predator.
loved
When he
it.
fucking decapitated the other Predator, like I was like,
Oh,
yeah.
I felt bad for the other Predator. He was
I
just trying to help us.
know.
Everyone's
Yeah.
like, "Ah, fuck you!" Pop, 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 pop.
Yeah.
And it was set on Halloween,
Yes.
if I'm not mistaken, which
Yeah.
is perfect.
So that little kid fucking committed murder. He killed like a whole family. Yeah,
Well, that's right, because he had the Predator.
He had the
weapon,
mask
whatever.
on.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. The
mask.
kid like threw a.
It was so cute and walking around with that giant man. It looked like a little bobblehead.
Yeah, that was cute. The whole cast was perfect. It had the dude. The lead in that was the guy that was in Logan, right?
Yes.
The one with the fucking
Yeah,
hand.
he was
kinda
also
redneck.
he was in the first season of Narcos, I heard,
Really.
which is that show about what's his face, the Colombian drug lord
Yeah.
Pablo Escobar.
Pablo Escobar.
Thank you, Pat.
Yeah, and supposedly he was really good. Honestly, I've never seen him in anything. I saw him in what is it, Logan? Really impressed. I thought he was pretty cool in this too.
Do people watch this shit? This
What?
the movie Sin?
Hell yeah, man. Shit's awesome.
Well, basically they're talking, they're
Pat
they're
does.
critiquing, and they're saying everything that was
Yeah,
wrong
but
with
it's
the
all like
Predator in 17
micro.
minutes.
It's all like stuff that's like, is that really?
I'm sure it's very-
It's
yeah.
like a
Is-
nitpick thing.
Pat, is there like
cool.
entertaining dialogue over this?
yeah, there's the dude narrating. Also, they don't usually nitpick. They actually like do like film school level.
Mm.
Nice. I've
Okay.
seen a few. No.
Yeah, but and not the whole cast, all his like crew that were on the bus, the
Fucking Thomas Jane was
Thomas
in
Jane,
great
who
with
was
the
like,
Tourette's.
Yeah.
Come on, yeah.
eat your pussy. What'd you say? Eat my pussy? No, I said, geez, your pussy. Yeah, he's,
Then we had
the scene
Key
where
or
she,
Peel Key from
Yeah.
he was
Keegan
so
Michael,
funny.
whatever his
Very
name is.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
He
good.
was so funny. Everyone was funny.
That scene
Everyone
in the
was
hotel
perfect.
room.
When she grabs the gun, I
yeah,
said
yeah.
she grabbed the gun.
Yeah.
$10.
We got
Yeah.
Sterling K. Brown was in it too.
Oh, who is that? Who is that? I
The
don't
black
know.
dude.
Okay.
Who's in that show that makes everybody cry that I'm never gonna watch?
Oh, This Is
Fucking-
Us or whatever.
yes, that
Yeah.
one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh
Motherfucker.
yeah, I'll never watch it.
Yeah. No.
oh
no.
my
no.
god, it's so sad. You should watch it.
It's
No,
gonna make you
you're-
cry every episode.
Yeah,
Why would I
you're-
want to do that?
Your whole
Yeah.
family
Why would I do
dies
it?
because you were trying to make a delicious meal out
Yeah.
of your fucking slow cooker.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Oh my
It
god.
was
What?
good to Olivia Munn. She
Like
was
I'm
in it, too.
already paranoid enough plugging into the toaster, you know. But
What?
I'm talking leaving the fucking slow cooker all day,
Oh yeah.
and then come back to your house being gone, your family
Yeah.
dead or whatever. I don't know.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
Uh,
Right.
Fucking
Damn.
went dark.
Yeah. Well,
Jeez.
hey man, this is
Well,
us.
we
This is
are-
us, dude.
Yeah.
Who was Theon from Game of Thrones is in it
Yep.
too.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. He got it fucking bad in that, and
Mhm.
look, everyone when they die, they fucking die.
Oh, yeah.
It
Right.
was so
time.
good.
Oh fuck, dude. Yeah. So we all agree that Predator was sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Terror
Nice.
Quad approves.
I like that we just kind of
Terrified,
took a fucking pulled a review out of our dicks here.
I don't know how to handle this. We all agree on something.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
this is weird. Michael Dougherty explained in a bit. He explained a bit on Kong vs. Godzilla. Because I know it's Kong vs. Godzilla is set to come out May 15th of next year, 2020.
Cool.
But like, it's the whole look how fucking big Godzilla is in these new movies.
Mhm.
Like he's too fucking big. Like he's so goddamn big, and then Kong like isn't. So he went on like everyone's like, yo, Godzilla could just fucking step on him, and he's like, whoa, check it out, man. Kong is really fucking smart. Okay,
Oh boy.
Yeah, he brought that up. He's like, he's really good at like crafting tools and figuring shit out.
Oh boy.
And then he goes,
There's like a montage scene of him building like a huge rocket launcher.
He fucking gets like Kong gets a pen and somehow makes like a fucking laser cannon out of it. Yeah.
Yep.
MacGyver Kong. He turns into Professor Hulk, puts glasses on and shit. Yeah. He starts talking. Save that for Eugene's podcast. The fucking
I don't lift that
lift.
But then he said, "Hey, when Kong was on Skull Island, he was an adolescent. He was small. He was still growing. So he's going to be big." So that was like it, because everyone was just like, oh, fucking Godzilla's gonna cream him. He's got the fucking shit coming out of his mouth.
Yeah, but Kong will fucking climb him like the Empire State Building.
It just punch him in the
punch him in his fucking stupid nose. Yes.
Plus, no, I think Kong's, according to Michael Dougherty, Kong's smarter than that. He's not gonna climb and just start punching him. Okay, he's gonna beat Godzilla with his.
Micah.
That's what I said.
I was literally just about.
Thanks.
I wonder if you can like auto tune him, you know, to like the correct.
Oh
like fucking God. Like T-Pain me over here. But yeah. So, anyways, Kong vs. Godzilla is apparently going to be a thing.
They've been building towards it since. Actually, I think they always had the plan since the first Godzilla.
Correct.
They had the first Godzilla, and they had that stinger at the end of Skull Island.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is going to be
refresh
Godzilla,
my memory.
Whatever,
what was
so
that happened in the end of Skull Island?
I got it.
I haven't seen it.
It's what's his face? The guy Ken
Pat's
Watanabe.
Pat, around the bed, please.
Who was in? They did. What was the name of the company that goes after the Titans and is investigating the Titans? Fuck, I forgot the name of it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they go into like this cave and then they see all these cave drawings, and the cave drawing is one of Godzilla and one of Kong. And then at the end of the stinger, it goes black, and then you hear Godzilla's crying. Yeah. It was actually pretty awesome.
Oh, it had all the Titans on the wall?
That's right.
Oh, that's cool.
I haven't seen Skull Island.
It basically shows the roster for the new Godzilla.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, King of Monsters comes out this week, right?
This week.
Yeah, which
is anybody excited about that?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I want to see it.
I guess it's getting bad reviews, but fuck, dude, it's Godzilla. It's going to be fun. Yeah.
Did you see the Godzilla that came out a few years ago? That fucking sucked, in my opinion.
I turned it on and fell asleep.
Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't you?
Shin Godzilla?
No, the one that
the one
with
that
Bryan Cranston for 3 minutes.
Oh, that one. Yeah, Bryan Cranston for 3 minutes, and then Godzilla for like another 6.
They built it up like Bryan Cranston was going to be like the big part of the movie.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, he dies like a quarter of the way through.
Yeah.
Wasted my time.
If you guys are interested in this, next week we are going to have a Godzilla episode with a Godzilla connoisseur of the sorts of the like.
Is it you, Eugene?
No, it's not me.
No, we're gonna have
seen
the one Johnny Puma on, who is he's like Rain Man when it comes to Godzilla. It's fucking weird.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
all right. Yeah, guys.
Right
Patches, our producer Patches pulled up the stinger
ended
at the
with Godzilla facing off King Ghidorah.
All right.
I didn't see that Skull Island one. I gotta give it a rent.
Give it a Renski.
It's actually really good.
Pick it up on pick it up at Family Video.
Perhaps, rent it at the video store.
Real quick.
$3.99 for 5 days, or $1.99 for 5 days.
Peter likes to fucking push our buttons and likes to have a little fun here. Motherfucker
Our buttons
shows,
or your buttons?
No, yours too, man. He shows up here in a Suspiria shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, when we like our whole our one thing is that obviously everyone knows our opinion on Suspiria, that it's the most fucking overrated piece of shit.
This is
and
news to me.
Not only did he show up with that, he walks in here with like a VHS, and now I know Eugene is happy about this. Now, everyone, if you've heard me rant before,
Jesus Christ,
VHS is. I'm not going to get into it. VHS is just. You're taking up a lot of space there, buddy. And he comes in here with the VHS of Suspiria, but also an adorable frame photo of you and Tony Todd holding the Candyman VHS. You look like you just got the key to the city from Mayor Byron Brown.
It felt really great. It was just, it gave my life some worth finally, some meaning to me.
Some
Tony
meaning.
Todd.
You guys look like you're best friends there.
We are. We're really.
You guys are following
now.
each other on Twitter now.
But so back to Suspiria. You guys take the digs, and now I'm here, And I'm just, I'm ready for it. This Suspiria stuff. You took digs at tapes,
I took digs at tapes. Eugene defended it.
That's right.
Drew was fucking Switzerland over here.
I'm indifferent.
Yeah.
Like, I like collecting shit.
I don't know. It's a weird hipster horror thing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna do it, but to each his own. I'm also not gonna follow all 6,000 fucking pages on Instagram of people like, look at my VHS collection. Like, no.
Here's all the red ones.
Yeah.
I like the
just
color
like-
coordinated ones.
If I see you play a classic NES video game or anything classic, I'm gonna
Listen,
blow my lid.
he just jumped on Drew's bandwagon about the collection of tapes. Didn't you ever see one of his T-shirts with all the Friday the 13th VHS tapes?
That was because he saw that on
one of his
Instagram.
favorite
He saw it on
T-shirts
Instagram.
that
I
I've
bet.
seen him. That I've seen
bet
him wear
you saw
about
it
a
on
half dozen
Instagram.
times
Yup.
already.
First off, I fucking
Okay.
love it because it's a
And
fucking
we also
Friday the
own
13th.
one of the
Hey, you know what else? I also don't have
VHSs.
15 VHS tapes laying about my place.
Yeah.
It's just all on a T-shirt, printed on a T-shirt.
Somehow I think you're in denial, and I think you have a secret collection.
That was
somewhere.
a gift. It was a gift, and it was a fantastic gift. I love that shirt.
Touchy.
Yeah.
All right.
Why is the trailer for the newest Suspiria playing?
Oh, I thought this
Pat?
was around the
Because
bend for a
Pat's piece of
second.
shit.
Yeah, I thought
This isn't around
I
the
got
bend?
stuck in an escape room or something here. I'm just, how the fuck do I get out of this?
Oh, hey,
How I feel with these people.
let me get back on track here.
Let's get back to the news.
All right,
Back to the news.
Swamp Thing, huh? The new Terminator trailer. What do you guys think about that?
No.
Yeah, same.
Like it's
Same.
They're gonna get my money anyways because I was
Arnold's in
talking
it.
to somebody about it. When it comes to Aliens, Predator, or Terminator, they're gonna get my money anyways
Okay.
because I'm holding out hope that something good's gonna come of it.
Eugene,
So-
you just fucking said the Holy Trinity right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, goddamn.
No matter what, I'm gonna go to the movies and check it out because I'm
That is such a mangasm.
if it isn't even like just for morbid curiosity, and I'm such a fan of all those franchises. It's just, but this fucking preview looks meh
Oh, man.
at most. Like, they got this fucking,
This is a mix of
Terminator
the T-1000.
I
Yeah.
haven't watched it yet.
that's the trailer.
No, I'm gonna avoid it.
Oh.
You're gonna avoid the
Why?
trailer?
And then they got the dude that plays Ghost Rider on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Ooh, what is going on here?
And
yeah,
it's
the
just-
special
it's just-
effects
this
look.
looks like that X-Men Wolverine Origins.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it looks like
Yeah.
right off
That
the
was
bat.
pretty bad.
Oof, one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
But I mean,
that's
we
bad.
got this, and then we got the good Terminator now, and so you know what? Just with that, like good Terminator girl, it harkens back to Terminator Salvation, which is the worst Terminator movie in the franchise, and then followed by Genesis.
I don't know, man. I think Genesis was worse.
Genesis was bad, but Terminator
Yeah.
Salvation sucked. Huge.
Genesis just
PV
like
balls.
really bothered me.
Yeah, yours.
It really, really bothered me with John Connor being the bad guy and shit.
Yeah, I mean, it was bad. It was bad. Listen, it follows. It's close.
It follows.
It follows that.
I do like that
I
movie.
don't want to talk about that movie, but yeah. Who knows? Fucking Jim Cameron wrote it,
Yeah.
so he produced it. So we'll see.
So we have Tim Miller from Deadpool
Yes.
behind the director's chair in this, which I mean might add a lot to the action and
Yeah.
maybe like the one-liners.
Linda Hamilton's back. Old badass Sarah Connor.
Did you see the Karen meme?
Yeah,
No.
I did. I did.
It's her like a movie poster, but it's her walking with that gun, and it says like she's here to talk to the manager or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah, I
And it's
saw
like,
that.
Karen.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
And that actress is from Black Mirror, the San Junipero episode.
Holy shit,
that
you're
everyone
right.
loves.
I've been trying to place her since I first
Mackenzie,
watched that.
Mackenzie, what's her face? I forget her name, but she was from that episode.
Which that episode's kind of underrated, but I wasn't too happy with that episode of Black Mirror.
Well, because it's like it's the happy one.
It's not even that it's a happy one. It seemed like it dragged on and on and on.
Yeah,
I mean,
think
it was
like a
cool.
full.
It was
full
kind of like a
length, right?
satisfying ending, but still, it seemed like that episode was 30 minutes too long.
I haven't watched like a lot of episodes of Black Mirror.
Wow, look at Pat.
Yeah.
Same.
Pat's
I
got
kind
no
of
problems.
yeah. Pat's the man. Mackenzie Davis.
I already have anxiety. I don't need anything making it worse.
Black Mirror is a lot of anxiety. A lot of with the technology and social media and stuff like that. Which,
It's basically a British, well, not even British anymore because Netflix bought the rights,
Yeah.
but it's an updated Twilight Zone, realistic, like for the technology age.
Yeah.
It's like a Twilight Zone esque
Yeah.
Actually, it's better than the fucking Twilight Zone that's out now. Honestly, in my opinion.
Has anyone watched that yet?
I watched a couple episodes.
Yeah.
I'm not happy.
Pat's pissed.
Not happy.
Oh yeah, you guys were talking about the airplane one. I remember.
Yeah.
How are you
I
not going
finally
to have
caught
a
it.
monster in that?
It was so bad.
Yeah. It's bad.
I
And then they released all the episodes now in black and white.
Really?
Yeah, just to give like that old timey
Alright,
Twilight Zone
alright.
feel. It didn't make the episodes any better.
Oh no.
Dude,
At
you
least the
could
ones
be
that I watched.
fucking
Anyways.
stoned out of your mind, and it still won't make you better.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I don't know, man. I was really high watching Puppet Master 3, and it was the greatest movie ever to
Oh,
me.
yeah.
Like I was so into it. I'm like, oh man, Puppet Master 3, better get high. Have you Peter,
Yes.
I don't know if we talked about this before. Do you watch Slasher on Netflix?
No, I
The
haven't checked it out yet.
Canadian horror show?
No.
It's season 3 just came out.
Mm-hmm.
And it's 1 and 2 are they're different every time. It's like
Yeah.
American Horror Story.
Gotcha.
Or but more like Canadian Horror Story, which is weird because like Canadian actors and stuff like this, like you pointed out,
Yeah.
like the one was just like, oh shit, she's from Letterkenny,
Yeah.
and then like our guest last week, RJ, he knows like everyone on the show.
Mhm.
Yeah, like Canadian actors, they like all fucking know each other. It's weird. They're
weird.
in like a cult.
Yeah.
Um,
So much maple
so
syrup.
Well, a lot of Canada is uninhibited.
Yeah.
Inhabited?
Uninhabited. Yeah,
It's just
pulled
like-
the
They're
mic up.
It's just like
uninhibited too.
Pennsylvania,
They're
and then
allowed to
like
smoke weed. They have
a
free
bunch of French
healthcare.
people. Yeah.
They like the hot lunch.
Yeah.
Ooh, New York hot lunch.
No one likes a
Mhm.
hot lunch. I don't. Continue.
So Drew and I watched a couple episodes of Slasher 3. I think it was that yesterday.
Yeah.
And oh man, a lot of fucking social commentary on it.
It's like I mean, the kills are great. The kills.
The
I know
kills are so
you've never
good.
watched like
Really?
if you watch the
Yeah.
other seasons, like they're fucking amazing.
Okay.
It's really cool.
Season 2 has one of my favorite kills.
Yeah.
like ever.
It's just brutal.
yeah.
But this one, there's one that happens in like broad daylight. It's the first episode, broad daylight. And like, I don't want to say what it is to give it away, but it is so fucking
So cool.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And what season was this?
This is season 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's called Solstice. And I guess all the episodes, they're like the title of them is just like the hours. This whole thing happens in a day.
Oh,
No shit.
Yeah.
Like,
well, like
that's
the other
24
ones
keep
took
on
place
going.
over like
24?
periods. Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one was like the first episode was like called between the hours of 6 and 9 a.m. And it's everyone's living in like this
69.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Pat just pulled up Slasher season 1 trailer
Did you
here.
just call him Pete?
No, I said Pat.
You
No,
totally
you
said
called him
that.
Pete.
He
Did
said
I say
back.
Pete?
You did.
Yeah.
All right. Come on, you guys should know this by now. It's
I don't. The last time I was on the show, I don't remember there being the monitor here, and like.
Yeah, isn't this
No,
cool?
I don't, yeah, it's great.
No, you didn't do
addition.
it last time. Yeah.
and so like
and Pat
actually
going
watching
full
this
Jarvis.
trailer, there's some characters in this that are in season 3
Yeah.
that were actually in season 2 also. Yeah, so this is just like basically like American Horror Story. A lot of the same actors and actresses are in this. I mean, it's like I said, there's a lot of social commentary in Slasher season 3.
But it's not even that. It's very just outward. Like
it's in your
you know,
face.
they're extremely like to the point
Yeah.
where it's annoying. Like it was written by like my dad going, "Get off your phone." It's just
Oh
like
yeah.
it's
It
yeah,
is
so
obnoxious.
I mean, this isn't giving anything away. There's just like one point where there's people circling around like a crime scene, and the detective's like, "You see that? You're all on your phones. You're gonna post this to social media
For
blah,
your
blah, blah."
followers.
But yeah, it's just like, all right, Grandma, we get it.
It's so
like,
obnoxious when people do that,
It
like
is.
on their high horse about
Yeah.
people using phones.
Like,
and
who
shit.
cares? Live your life. I don't want to talk to you, stranger. I have anxiety. Go away.
I have headphones. In. Just leave me alone.
Yeah.
I have never ridden a horse.
I neither have I. I don't think I will.
Yeah.
I
Not
rode a
really.
horse in Hawaii. It was pretty nice.
I ride
Nice.
horses.
Yeah, my balls were sore for like 3 days, but
See, that's why I don't want to ride a horse.
I don't think that's a sentence I'll ever say. I was riding a horse in Hawaii. You know, I just don't see
Yeah,
that
that's just-
coming.
yeah.
It just doesn't
I
feel
picture you with
gives
like
me like a
long
Blue Lagoon
Fabio
feel.
like. Yeah, it
hair.
just doesn't work for me.
Micah
You
in
have
a
like a-
loincloth
a
Yeah.
sheer-
on a fucking white
No,
stallion.
He's on the beach and he's in like a sheer white shirt and it's blowing in the wind. He's
See-through.
riding a white
Nice.
horse.
my schwanz is dangling off the
Oh
side.
my god!
Foreskin blowing in the wind.
My
The horse is
god!
chewing on it. Yeah,
Whoa,
like a piece
it's
of
not a
gum.
carrot.
You guys are
piece of
really
gum.
Fabio.
Looking like Fabio. There we go.
really painting a picture here tonight.
Yeah, you like that?
Very
Yeah,
good
all
at
right, all right.
visualization.
There we go.
Is that a current
We got
gif
a
of
gif
Fabio? Because
of
fuck, he looks
Fabio.
good.
I don't think that's
Fabio,
current, huh?
Fabio doesn't fuck around, man.
No, look at
He
that.
has old face.
He looks
but
like
has
somebody's
great body and
stepmom or
great
somebody.
hair.
He's going like full stepmom mode or something. You know?
But he's also not going like Mickey Rourke, where he looks like he's like, like
He
all
went through the
fucking-
grinder, yeah.
You leave
Yeah.
Mickey Rourke alone. He was in The Wrestler, and that's all he needed to do.
That's it.
He was in Angel Hearts. Come on.
He was in The
Angel
Modern, more
Expendables.
modern era.
He's in
wrestling.
a horror anthology film that's coming out next
Sin
month that
City?
I'm looking forward to. The fucking title of it.
Oh,
escaped
Nightmare
my head.
Cinema.
Oh my god, I can't wait to see that.
Yes.
That looks so good. We talked about that.
One of us here is trying to get that.
What?
Ooh,
Really?
Yeah,
it's me.
Oh my god.
trying.
I'm gonna try to have a screening in my
I
living
hope-
room,
I
and you
hope
guys
you
are
do.
not invited.
Yeah. Oh
No,
my god.
Petey,
Nightmare
you
Cinema
are,
looks
of
so
course.
fucking good.
Ah. This is some bullshit.
Well, we talked about it on a private thread.
Yeah, they have a separate like horror
No.
pals group with someone who isn't me.
Horror
And it's a-
Pals was the other option for the title.
Yes.
Horror pals.
Whatever. But yeah, well, we have our own horror pals group chat with like the four of us, and then like us and PV, and then apparently there's another horror pals chat with what are
There's
the-
like 3 different threads.
Really?
and I'm only
pretty
in
sure.
one.
Are you in 1 or are you in 2?
Oh well, there's our us and then Terror Trio with Pat.
Okay, and then there's one more
There's one
Yeah,
more.
that I'm not
Am I in
in.
that?
that she's
Wait,
not a
there's
part-
one that I'm
Yes.
not
Oh,
in.
that's the one that she's upset about.
Yes.
It's the one that we're on, but she's not on.
Yeah.
It was a one-time thing.
It was a one-time
Ugh,
one-time
yeah.
thing.
Yeah, Peter, I am, or like I am.
You know who
Well,
moderated
oh my
that, right?
god! Did
I
you
had my away message up.
So Peter signed on AIM and he hit us all
And then we
up.
like, ooh, ooh.
Yeah.
Dial up.
He's
Mom, get off the phone.
Holy shit, Mickey Rourke's he has the same hair in this movie that Sarah Connor has in
Oh
the
my
new
God.
Terminator.
Oh shit, you're right.
What the fuck?
You're right. That's
They go
a
to the
finely
same
coiffed
stylist.
hairstyle.
Maybe Linda Hamilton and Mickey Rourke are the same person because I don't think they've ever been in a movie together.
Mickey Rourke is like fine leather. It's beautiful.
Fine leather.
Fine leather. He's like rugged leather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like
He's
that shit
been-
that cowboys wear to fucking ride their steeds.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, you like that?
Wow.
He's on some cowboy boots that have seen a few square dances in their day.
Oh fuck.
Yes, yes.
I don't know if this is news or not, but I thought this was pretty cool. John Wick is confirmed that he has more kills than Jason Voorhees and Michael Myers combined.
Wow.
At a whopping 306 murders
Has anybody seen this movie?
in John Wick 3?
Yeah.
No, not yet.
So fucking good.
I haven't seen any of the
I'm
John
gonna
Wick.
go up and say that this was probably the best movie of the year so far.
Better
For
than the
me-
house that Jack built?
For me,
That
well,
was- that
not
was
horror. I'm
2018,
just
dude.
saying. I'm just saying in general. For me,
Keep thinking
John
that was
Wick
this year, sorry.
was a lot more satisfying and a lot more entertaining. Here we go. Unpopular opinion than Avengers Endgame.
Wow.
No shit,
Fuck
really?
yeah! This movie was ridiculous from beginning to end.
Wow.
Fight scenes, kills.
I
just
heard it's just like an over the
Oh my
top,
God,
like
for-
big budget B movie.
like it got to like
Yeah.
to the end of it. You're like, holy shit! He's fighting in a glass room.
Exploitation film,
He's
sorry.
fighting in a library. He killed this guy with a book. Holy shit! He killed this guy with a toothpick. Like it was just he killed this guy on a horse. He killed this guy with a fucking katana on a fucking motorcycle. Like he goes nuts in this movie.
Eugene, you were fucking amping me up, bro.
Oh
Wow,
my
I
god,
wanna
this
see
movie's
it
so
now.
Yeah,
good.
fuck,
this
I'm
movie
amped.
is so good.
I haven't seen part 2.
He's in the fucking desert. He's in like it's just ridiculous.
Okay, I haven't seen any of them because I heard that the premise is somebody kills his dog.
Well, it's
Yes.
Theon
Yeah.
that kills the dog.
Yeah, it is Theon in the first movie.
Yeah.
Theon
cool.
kills his
And I'm
dog.
back to hating Theon Greyjoy.
Yes, perfect.
Ugh,
But-
Game of Thrones.
Mark Dacascos is in this, and
But you knew what
fuck,
we were
man,
talking
like,
about.
oh, it was so good.
Yeah, was that fucking Braun?
Yes,
From
that was Bronn from Game of Thrones.
No
yes.
shit.
He's got a
Oh,
part. Halle Berry's in it with 2 dogs. Speaking of dogs, badass dogs. Like, oh man.
Do
And
any
the thing-
dogs die in the movie?
No,
Okay.
no dogs die in a movie. But
do you remember when like Keanu Reeves was like a joke for a while, and now everyone fucking loves him again?
Keanu Reeves was. I don't know if he was a joke. Like he was kind of a joke, like in the Bill and Ted days.
Well, no.
And
After
then-
that, because like Family Guy would make fun of him. Like other like shows would make fun of him. I always see like
but here's
memes
the thing
of,
with Keanu Reeves, everybody
Dracula.
because of Bill and Ted and stuff, he started Dracula with all the Bill and Ted stuff. He he just every time he got cast in something, they're like, oh, he's just got that surfer boy whoa thing going on. But then if you think about it, I mean, he went from Bill and Ted to Point Break,
which is one of the best fucking movies ever made.
Yeah.
So fucking good. Then he went from Point Break to Speed.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a good movie.
I love Speed.
All right, Speed just sucked
Speed.
ball sacks, but
Well,
TV
that's
ball sacks.
Yeah.
And then
Large.
you go from there, and then he does the Matrix trilogy, which the first two I like, the third one just sucked ball sacks. And then
So much
now he's
ball
going
sacks,
from the
I think.
Matrix to this. Like he did some shit between like the Matrix and the John Wick movies, but for the most part,
was-
The
he
Lake
can't-
House?
He can't keep the Lighthouse.
Oh my God.
He was
like
in
Water
that
for
movie
Chocolate.
with
No,
Jack,
which was the one
Jack
with the fucking
Nicholson.
wings.
What?
What?
He was in the movie with
He
Jack,
did that
with
Eli Roth movie,
Diane
Knock
Keaton.
Knock, which was god fucking awful.
Oh, I
hear
didn't make.
that.
I
movie
didn't.
was-
I didn't
he
make
even
it
acted
through
like
it.
shit in that. Like
Yeah.
his acting was terrible in that movie.
He was in Neon Demon where he played like a piece of shit.
He was in
hotel
Neon
owner.
Demon?
Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that.
he was
In
in
the
Neon
hotel,
Demon.
at the
Oh my
hotel.
god, Neon Demon. We talked about Neon Demon a couple episodes ago. Oh
Yeah,
god, that movie
yeah.
was fucking bad.
I still have
But,
yet
like,
to see that movie.
That was a better Suspiria remake than the actual Suspiria remake, I would say.
Oh, so
Okay.
I would say the
the
Neon Demon is a better Suspiria remake than the actual one. that
But
came
I mean,
out.
the shit, Keanu Reeves getting like shit. He's never going to be like a serious actor. But
Yeah.
in terms of like action hero, this dude, with all the training that this fucking guy has done for all these
That gift's incredible.
for all these goddamn movies, he's a legitimate badass.
You're bad laughing.
I know.
Violence, lol.
Let that play the rest of the time until
Yeah,
I make
just
you
leave it right there.
until I make you look something up.
Plus, Keanu Reeves has the privilege of being one of those actors that all of us think made a deal with the devil because this motherfucker does not
Yeah.
age
He
at
looks good.
all.
He looks good.
He's up there with
Those,
Paul Rudd.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh,
He's up
yeah,
there
yeah,
with fucking
Tom Cruise.
Angela Bassett, Tom Cruise,
Yeah.
like all
Don't
these
it.
fucking people.
yeah.
Makes me sick.
He made a deal with those fucking aliens to keep him youthful.
I should put him in the
Those
Leprechaun
aliens
movies.
that jerked off in the fucking
Yeah.
volcano.
What
I-
the? F-
I have
what?
no idea.
Scientology.
Oh, yeah, that's
okay.
right.
Fuck.
yeah.
Did you guys watch South Park?
No,
Shit.
it's not 1997 anymore.
Wah, wah, wah.
South Park is fucking great. Piece of shit.
I love having you on.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, well anyway, so back on this, Jason Voorhees only has he killed 157 people, but that was over the span of 12 movies. Michael Myers 140 over the span of 11 movies. Like two of them combined don't even match John Wick, and
Yeah.
that's like 3 movies. And there's
Yeah.
already gonna be a John Wick 4.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, man.
The
fuck.
creator of the movie, said that this is like the equivalent of like a Die Hard series,
Yeah.
where literally he can just make unlimited movies. And I
Yeah.
mean, and
Why
every
not?
movie is getting better than the last movie. And this one actually, I guess it hit a milestone where I think it's made more money than both the previous movies combined.
Wow.
Wow, that's
And it's been out for a
that's
couple weeks
impressive.
already,
That's
so-
really
For them.
impressive.
Yeah.
Hey, June 4th, we're gonna see the return of Stranger Things.
Yeah.
On Netflix.
Yeah.
We're not really going to talk about that as much as we are about what the fuck is going on with Coca-Cola bringing new Coke back. They're distributing 500,000 cans of new Coke with Stranger
Distributing.
distributing.
Distributed?
You're so
Distributed.
pretty.
Fuck,
Thanks.
man.
Here, give me this. I'm just gonna.
Yeah. That,
Gonna erase that memory.
that's that ear Pennsylvania education.
No, that's just me being a fucking
Down
idiot.
by the creek.
Yeah. So, new Coke is going to be coming back with Stranger Things.
Okay.
I don't know if anyone's.
That's cool. You know, it's a tie
Is it-
in
yeah.
the whole 80s thing. And, you know, I like their teaser trailer too that they had with the whole pool party.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that was
Wait, what's
Yeah.
new Coke?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask
New
that. I
Coke
know
is a
there was
thing is a product that
crystal.
came out in like the 80s.
So they stopped
Like it was
making.
just
I
coming out with
wasn't
like
there.
Pepsi Clear and, you know, all these other
but
novelty.
they stopped
Coke and
making
Pepsi
Yeah,
Coca-Cola.
I was born in '86, so you know.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
really-
I forgot.
Did you-
fucking
Eugene,
old
did
Mark
you
there.
drink-
Second to last month of
I did.
'89.
Well,
so
how do you remember the taste of new Coke?
I remember that it didn't taste as good as Coke. So, yeah.
And so what they did was they stopped making Coke. They put out new Coke, and that's
Yes.
when Coke Classic came out.
It was supposed to be like a new formula.
yeah.
I don't know if it got more crack in it or what, but it
Probably
was
less.
something. Yeah.
Cocaine.
It did it, but it didn't take off. It was around for a year or two, maybe.
Really?
And then people were bitching, oh, it doesn't taste the same. And then, they went back to a regular Coke, and now it's gone. And now it's making a resurgence because of Stranger Things, kind of like Zima did last year, right? Or the year before?
Zima did a few years ago.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, putting a shot of tequila in a Zima was fucking delicious.
A shot of tequila in Zima? Really?
Yeah, it was actually really good. No, dude, it was good.
Yeah, I'm not happy about that. I'm not even a tequila person. You guys are tequila people.
I am tequila people.
I can't. I black out and I do really bad things on
That's me on
tequila.
whiskey.
Scary. I don't want to be
It's
around
not
a
cool.
drunk Eugene.
Yeah.
He wakes up covered in blood. It's not his.
Not again. Not again.
No, why does this keep
Not again.
happening to
Listen,
me?
why do you think I
Beer
keep
fest when the
referencing
guy
PB's big balls?
Huh?
Very large.
Because it was tequila and Zima.
Remember Beer Fest when the Barry Badgernath wakes up naked in
Who's
the
Barry Bang?
in the field?
Oh yeah, I did not again.
Next to a deer. Not again.
Do we want to talk about, since we have PV here, for and only us, we can call him PV. You guys call him Peter or
Thank
Mr.
you,
Vullo.
Eugene.
You're
That's
welcome.
right.
You're welcome. But the screening after Terrors
Oh, yes, the off-season
that you've
screening.
been instrumental in bringing.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about it.
So on June 13th, that's a Thursday, Thursday, June 13th, we're premiering Jim Jarmusch's zombie horror comedy, The Dead Don't Die, with the amazing cast. It's got Bill Murray, obviously #1, Chloe Sevigny, RZA, Tom Waits, just an Adam Driver.
I know. It looks so good.
Love
It's
Adam
Selena
Driver.
Gomez.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, Selena Gomez.
Selena Gomez is in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
The Iggy Pop.
That's right,
can't
yeah.
wait. I
It
love
looks
those.
amazing.
How is Iggy Pop not dead yet?
What's it called?
The Dead Don't Die. And what was I going to say? Oh, if you're not familiar with Jim Jarmusch, the last horror movie he directed was called The Only Lovers Left Alive.
Yep.
That was the like sexy, cool vampires. Tom Hiddleston, Tilda Swinton. They were like vampires living in
Tom Hiddleston's in
Detroit.
that? I
Yeah,
haven't
Loki's
seen
in it.
this.
Yeah.
Came out a few years ago.
Yeah, it's
Really?
really like sexy, stylish, cool. They're like musician vampires living in Detroit.
Yep.
And they're just like looking cool, getting blood, and like being brooding. It's awesome. Nicole and I visited Detroit a couple years ago, and we found one of the houses that was in that movie.
Oh, really?
Only Lovers Left
Nice.
Alive.
That's
Yeah,
awesome. That's awesome.
it's
I
it's a little highbrow, just so you know.
I like
The
that
Only
Iggy
Lovers
Pop
Left Alive.
as a zombie doesn't really look very different than Iggy
Than what
Pop.
he looks like now. That's what I'm saying.
A couple. Kesha, not Kesha's last album, but the one before it. She has a song with Iggy Pop,
Oh my god.
and the beginning of it is her going, "It's Iggy Pop," and he goes, "Yeah," and
Brutal.
Kesha.
Kesha
No,
just
he
looks
went,
dirty.
Was that
She
what it
does.
was?
She does. She looks like she needs like a shower
Kesha.
because she hasn't.
That's
she
what
hasn't
Mike
bathed in
always
a
says.
month.
She looks sticky.
She does look
I
sticky.
say that
she
about
looks
Christina
sticky
Aguilera.
and dank.
True.
Like she's melting,
Yeah.
Kind
like
of.
in the process.
Kesha
Like
always.
street trash melting.
Is that Carol Kane? That's Carol
Yeah.
Kane as a zombie. That's awesome.
I love her so much.
Look at that.
That's,
So many people. Tilda
that's
Swinton,
the lady you like.
Steve
from-
Buscemi, Danny Glover, Rosie Perez. Come on.
Oh my god.
Oh,
and Tom Waits.
Nice.
Tom Waits.
Tom fucking Waits.
Looks like he's like a wilderness guy.
Yeah, this movie looks hysterical.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
but so I
excited.
sent an email to one of the owners of the theater, and I was like, "Here's a couple of movies I'm looking out for, like
Yeah.
new releases." And The Dead Don't Die was among them,
That's
and
awesome.
like maybe a few hours later, it was already booked, and ready
That's
to go.
cool.
And I was like,
That's
"Hey, do you
awesome.
think we can do one of those Thursday preview screenings like we do sometimes?" And he's like, "You got it, right?"
That's
So it
Nice.
was
awesome.
pretty great.
Oh my
Man,
God,
And I was like,
can't
"Can you
wait.
send me some like promo material, like postcards or posters or whatever?" So I guess they're gonna send me some stuff. To
That's
help
fucking
promote.
cool, man.
Cool.
That's
So I'm
really
excited.
That is
you know,
fucking cool.
whether it's good or bad, I'm excited that it's #1 coming to Buffalo and that we'll be able to see it
Yeah.
together. Because a lot
Yeah.
of these movies, you hear people talking about it,
Yep.
and you never get a chance to watch them until like months afterward. You
Yeah.
know, like,
I mean, you've been kind of instrumental. I mean, you started off with a House that Jack built,
Mhm.
then Climax, which that's just a whole nother experience, and now with this movie. So, I mean, I love it. It's awesome. Just the fact these are probably movies that probably would have never gotten screened in
Right.
Buffalo at all. So that we would have just read about online.
not even reading online. I feel like Peter, you do a really good job with advertising stuff.
Yeah.
I will find out, like, I don't want to say like another theater in Buffalo. I'll find out that there's like an independent horror flick playing there like the day of.
Yeah.
Or the
And I'm
day
just
after.
and I'm just like,
Yeah.
are you fucking
Yeah.
kidding me? Like, I found out about that Rat Tail movie
Yes.
like the day of, and I'm like, I want to fucking go to this, but I can't because, and it's just like, yeah, man, like that movie looked like a good time.
it did.
Yeah.
I I mean, that's why Peter's like the way that he is on social media and marketing and sending the message out. I mean, that's what got me to terrors. My first terror screening was Demons.
No, thanks, Eugene.
So I mean, that's and you're out there. You got a huge following too. So it's getting bigger and bigger because of the success of this Thursday Night Terrors. Success? I sounded so Hispanic right there.
You did.
The success of the Thursday Night Terrors.
I don't know, man. It seemed like you pulled the mic up.
Wow, I apprepeciate all the kind words though. That means a lot to me.
Yeah,
I'm really trying. I do really try.
You're
I got my
young.
eye out.
You're hip.
Lydia over here. Lydia Dietz over here.
She's our Morticia.
Every day is Wednesday when you're with Drew over here.
Oh shit!
I literally I was with my friends in Corning this weekend. Right, my first AK. Everybody, what up? And we went to a store and we were like shopping, and everyone was getting summer clothes. And I looked on it. I had 3 items, and they were all black. I'm like, man, I'm really adding some color to my summer wardrobe.
Spicing things up. The next one I got my. The next one I got my eye on is I think you guys talked about it before, but the Lighthouse, you know, the guy who directed The Witch.
Yeah.
I definitely got my eye on that one.
I really want to see that. And I would love to see that movie in the theaters. That's getting rave reviews.
Yeah.
I'm trying. I'm gonna try. I'll tell you right now, I'm gonna try my best.
I believe in you, man.
Bueno.
I had Robert Pattinson's in there, right?
and Willem Dafoe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Black and white.
Shot on forgot what they used for that.
Batman.
16 millimeter, 15 millimeter. What am I don't know. I'm getting at. But
Is that not too retro for you, Micah?
No, Drew actually was the one that was pissed about that.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
Because they used, dude, I like how it looks. I'm not like I'm popping in a VHS in. No, it's filmed with, it was filmed with like recording equipment from the 1940s, I think. Yeah, and sound equipment from then too. So
can't wait.
Yeah, that'll definitely be a good time.
I didn't want to talk about it.
Did we ever talk about The Witch?
I covered The Witch on a, I think it was Hidden Gem episode.
No, it wasn't Hidden Gem.
It wasn't
I
a
don't
Hidden
remember
Gem?
that. Yeah, I remember mentioning
But you
it.
did cover it.
Yeah, I went in pretty hard on The Witch. I fucking love this movie.
Yeah,
Same.
it's so good.
Yeah.
I got to go to a critic screening of it at the theater.
Yep.
I don't know, maybe a couple weeks before it like came out, and man, I was really into it. When the sun throws up the bloody apple.
Oh my
it's
God.
That's good.
just amazing.
Is it weird? I have a sick infatuation with the head girl in this movie.
Yeah.
Was it
Yeah.
Anya Taylor Compton?
Oh, she's
I don't
so
know.
talented.
Thomason.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's like super good looking. I don't even every movie I see her in, like I think she gets better and better looking.
Yeah, she's
But
beautiful.
the one problem I have with her is her eyes are way too far apart.
They're like Uma Thurman's.
Anya Taylor-Joy, there it is. Yeah, I don't know, but she's super attractive though.
She looks like a fucking alien.
She does look like an alien. Maybe
Yeah.
that's why. Maybe wow, I got a
I just want to
sick
go to
fetish for
outer
aliens. Then.
space and fucking
I
alien.
want a fucking alien.
Hot.
Yeah, that'd be
She
cool.
was in that Thoroughbreds movie.
Yes.
I wasn't too hot on that one.
How was it? I mean, it's been in my DVR for like the last 4 months.
I don't generally like movies like this, but
Yeah.
it was like a bunch of like young, rich, pretty people being bored, you know,
Okay.
and complaining, and then
You
they're like,
lost me
let's
there.
murder
Okay.
somebody, you know,
All
because
right.
we're rich and bored and pretty. I just don't like it. I don't
So
So
The
it's
Purge?
more like
Yeah.
shit like the author of American Psycho. Fuck, is it
Yeah.
Bret Easton Ellis type?
Sure, but not as
Deal.
exciting or like, you know,
yeah.
bloody or anything. I hate movies like that. You know what I love to talk about eventually? I don't know if tonight's the night, but like the year so far in horror, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I know we're almost
Mhm.
like halfway through,
halfway, yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And I don't know if I've been on like fire for anything yet this year.
No. I mentioned in the last episode that this is being called the year of creepy kid horror.
Ugh.
Yeah.
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 I
mean, I feel like you consistently, Eugene,
Yes.
consistently see the most movies, you know, like new
Yeah.
release stuff. Because there's a lot of stuff I haven't seen. The Prodigy, I think you saw
Yeah.
that one. I haven't seen
La
Brightburn or
La
anything.
Yep.
Llorona. Llorona.
La Llorona.
Here we go. Yeah, Curse of La Llorona. Yeah, I mean, so far right now, I mean, what's come out that we've seen or that we avoided, like Pet Semetary,
Ugh.
La Llorona,
Oh, that was
Happy
a
Death
fart.
Day to You. Let's keep that going.
No, that was a
The
good time.
Prodigy. You know,
And don't forget Us. Jordan Peele's Us.
Us, Escape Room.
How dare you?
I guess you know what? I've never seen it, but Velvet Buzzsaw. That's considered a horror movie.
Yeah.
It's not good. Do not watch it.
I'm not going
Jake
to.
Gyllenhaal is fantastic in the movie, but the rest of the movie is just a giant like.
Okay.
just
See, I
turd.
still at least wanted to see it.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
It's on
Velvet
Netflix.
Buzzsaw.
Yeah, I
it's
don't remember seeing a
Netflix
preview or
movie.
anything.
Yeah, you talked
Yeah.
about
Oh,
directed
we
by
talked
the
about
guy
Jake Gyllenhaal
Nightcrawler.
and creepiness
Shit,
and all
shit,
that.
shit, shit,
yeah.
shit.
It's the same director
Okay.
as Nightcrawler.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
forgot this is.
Gilroy.
Yes.
It still kind of weirds me out that like these huge movies are just like popping up on Netflix and not like in the theater.
I don't
Yeah.
like it.
What?
You don't.
That it's all like just coming out on Netflix.
Oh, I don't
What
like
they
it either.
what they should have done was, I mean, a lot of people were like, I don't know, I wouldn't do it, but they were planning on releasing their earlier business model was they were going to premiere a movie on the streaming service and in the theaters.
Yeah, day
do
and
like
date.
a limited run. Yeah, like in the theaters for like a week or two.
Okay.
So then, if anybody wanted to catch it in the movie theater, then instead of at home, then they could to get like the whole theater experience.
That movie, The Ritual, I would love to have seen in theaters.
Yeah.
I would have
Hell
loved to have
yeah.
seen that in
Yeah.
the theater.
Agreed.
That came out last year, right? That's
Yes.
one of those
Yeah.
like sleepers that came out last year that
Yeah.
I find is just it
The
was
Yeah,
phenomenal.
that was when I was like that horror junkies group that we're in. I was like scrolling through and someone had mentioned The Ritual and I was like, the hell? And at first I thought it was that one movie that takes place in like Eastern Europe and there's that stone thing in the middle of the woods.
Oh
the
my
ri-
god!
not the
What is
It's
it?
on the tip of my tongue. The Shrine.
The Shrine,
I
yeah.
haven't
So
seen that.
that's what I
The
kept mixing
Shrine
up when
is
people were-
so good.
It's so good.
Really?
You haven't seen it? Oh my
No.
god, I love that movie.
Where'd you watch it?
I
Oh.
think we rented it once and then it popped up on Netflix.
I believe, yeah.
I don't think it's on Netflix anymore though,
Yeah,
but
it's
it's
IFC.
so it we just said the hell with it, grabbed it because we liked the cover, and the Shrine is phenomenal.
Yeah, it's. I mean, in the first 2 minutes, it's crazy.
Really?
It's a reporter and her boyfriend who's a photographer and her intern. They go to Poland. She's working for a newspaper. They go to Poland and it's this town outside Poland where like this like people would just like go missing, and like she wasn't supposed to go. Whatever, she went anyways. Went off into the woods here, saw something that she wasn't supposed to, and that's where everything just goes to fucking hell.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Just
yeah,
kind of like
I
what?
see
It's like,
some-
it looks like a mid-budget
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
Not really low
Yeah.
budget, but not really.
it's not
big
low
budget.
budget, but
Looks
yeah,
like some
Yeah.
practical effects, maybe. I got
yes,
a
Yes.
hint
yes,
A lot.
practical effects.
And
yeah.
actually, like, yeah, the thing in the middle of the woods is actually really fucking creepy.
Cool.
Oh,
Really?
yeah, that-
It's
oh,
not on
fuck.
Netflix anymore. I'm checking Amazon.
It
Prime
was.
to
It
see.
reminded me of Pazuzu.
Pazuzu.
Yeah, it reminded me a little bit of Pazuzu. The stone
Looks
statue.
like only iTunes.
What was that?
Only on iTunes right now.
Mm.
Oh,
okay.
really?
You can't. It
Only
looks
on
like you
iTunes.
can rent it from. Oh no, never mind. It's not available on Prime Video.
2010.
Yeah.
I thought it came out a little.
That movie's
before
9 years
that.
old. Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I've never heard of it. That's
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It's really good. See,
All
this is why we're here.
Yeah, yeah.
This is
expose it.
why.
Yeah.
we're
yeah.
here.
Stuff just
provide the
goes
service.
like
Yeah.
those like the slippery eel that just squishes through your fingers.
And goes right in my ass.
Yep.
There
Yep.
we go.
Where the
There we
ass
go.
of Eugene catching
Quality
those
content.
eels,
Quality.
catching those eels and providing them for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Movie that I would probably one of the highlights of the year so far for me was a little like stalker thriller called Greta that we had at the theater for like a week.
No, I didn't see that one.
It
That
had.
movie was not bad.
Oh, you saw it?
Yes.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
I did.
I enjoyed it. It was like just a sort of a short,
yeah, it was
sweet, and kind of
cool.
fun.
You had the lady that looked like Helen Mirren Light.
Yeah,
and then
Isabelle
Chloe-
Huppert.
Yes, and then we had Chloe Moretz.
Yeah, Chloe Grace.
Moretz in it. It wasn't. Yeah, her acting
Ugh.
talents are very mediocre at best. She peaked at Hit Girl, but
Yeah.
yeah, she did.
She's
But this
a
week
very,
it was cool. It was like a nice little
specific kind.
stalker, movie. Yeah. I mean, the trailer pretty much told us the movie.
Yeah,
We knew what to expect going in. It's been done before, but yeah, I liked it. It was good. It was a nice little
I
movie.
thought it was satisfying.
It was.
I can't say
That's
that
the
every
word,
movie I
yes.
see is satisfying. It
Yes.
doesn't have to be great, but as long as I feel like, oh, that's
yeah,
pretty
like,
good.
all right, like, yeah, that was
You
cool.
know?
I get it.
Speaking of satisfying, Pet Semetary, I guess when it's coming out on Blu-ray, there's going to be like 2 alternate endings.
Oh god.
Maybe one of those will be satisfying. Maybe.
What a
Do you
cheap
realize
out.
that we've been talking about Pet Semetary
more than anything else?
every week
Yeah.
Have we?
since before
Pretty
it came
much.
out? 3 weeks
No.
before it came out, the
Yeah.
week it came out, and we've mentioned it at least once every goddamn episode.
We can't help it. It's so frustrating.
I understand, but Pet Semetary.
Well,
Not a
it
fan.
goes.
Get it, out of
goes-
your system now. Pet Cemetery. Say it.
It goes along with the how I said 2019 is the year of creepy kid horror. We had this Pet Semetary remake. There's nothing to get off, man. I gave you my.
I know. That's
my-
what I'm saying.
yeah.
It's just
When a
keep
villain
mentioning
talks
it.
too much, like in the new Pet Sematary movie, it doesn't work for me. If the girl, if she was given one-liners,
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
working for me.
Yeah.
You know, like
One-liners.
Yeah, like,
I don't want
nice space. I think I'll take it.
yeah, you know, like I don't want Michael Myers cracking jokes. You know, it just
No.
eliminates some of his. I mean,
Michael Myers, yeah, baby.
Oh.
Thank you, Pat.
Don't
Thank
you dare.
Come on. What do you do
Pat-
the snow
Pat
clap
Pat
for?
encourages
Snow
me
clap?
to be
That-
Slow
corny.
clap.
You're cheapening my applause.
It's not your applause, it's my
Well,
applause.
your applause for me.
Oh,
Pat's a young guy. Young.
He is.
so how about
Yeah,
the
Buck.
new game is when you're listening to the Terror Trio and we mentioned Pet Semetary, you take a shot.
On it.
Got it. Pat's already drunk.
That's it.
Pat's just sprawled out on the floor.
So lineup for you got any more news or what?
Oh yeah, Pat. There's something I want you guys to see. I watched it earlier. Pat, can you do me a favor and look up the movie Clown Motel? So
Oh,
the actual
boy.
Clown Motel in Nevada is getting a movie, and it looks so fucking bad. But I'm gonna watch it.
Clownado.
Not Clownado, starring.
That's actually a thing.
Yeah.
Clownado. That's Linnea Quigley's in that one.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Come on.
Oh, by the way, it was her birthday
Here
the
we
other
go.
day.
Did you wish her
Happy
happy birthday,
birthday,
We
Mike?
gotta,
Don't
we
worry
gotta
about it,
remember
Pete.
to happy
worry about
birthday,
it.
Linnea Quigley.
I show
Our
I show up like not another teen movie with the fucking the whipped cream. Okay, Clown Motel is starring first Jason, Ari Lehman, as a clown, and also Tony Moran, who is
Unmasked.
Michael Myers.
Michael Myers.
yeah, he's in this movie as a killer clown too.
Man.
So it's called Clown Motel Spirits Arise. So is this like a sequel
no,
to Clown Motel?
it's just they're
that's
they're
the
billing it as
actual-
that, but I guess it's gonna just be Clown Motel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh God, this
I
isn't the
like
trailer.
the,
Right? There's Ari
Oh,
there.
yep.
Yeah. This looks absolute bananas, and it looks so effing bad.
I like a good Western cowboy gold miner with a neck tattoo. That makes the most sense to
Tony
me.
Moran. Who was at the con?
Oh my God. Yes, he was.
This looks like a Juggalo shit show.
Yep.
Spray
Also-
some Fago.
Hey man,
all
it
around.
kind of looks like a good time, but
Woot woot.
yeah. I mean, there's a bunch of clowns. I don't know. They come out of a clown cemetery at the Clown Motel, but what did it be like?
It's
Instead of like
there's a real niche in this town.
yeah, a goal is I actually want to stay at the Clown Motel.
It's a real
eventually.
thing?
It's a real thing. It's in Nevada. Yeah, it's like outside Vegas.
No
I'm in.
shit.
Yeah, but it's like this is actually shot there, and if you look at some of the shit, like all this shit's creepy.
Is it called
a-
the Funny Ranch?
Oh wow. Oh
God
wow.
damn it,
God
Peter.
damn it, man.
What? Because it's clowns.
Yeah,
Jesus
no,
Christ.
we get it.
I mean, there is a
Yeah.
kink for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, clown porn is a thing.
It is.
Yeah,
Yeah. If you can name it, there's a kink for it.
yeah. I mean, honk if you're horny.
So wait a minute, does this movie have any like kills or anything? Because it's
That's what I
knows.
They open up a clown car and they all come out for the gangbang.
Oh God.
But this is extremely low budget and
What gave it away?
just well, it's for the viewers that aren't going to take the time and actually type this in and watch it. But
Well, they're
You know what I always
pieces of
wondered
shit.
about these movies, especially these low to no budget movies? How do they make any money? Like, how do they?
fucking don't?
Like, obviously, you get
You do it for the passion.
No, you make a cool cover art and then you dump it.
90% of the filmmakers
You make a
in
good
Buffalo.
poster or cover art and you dump it on Netflix or some other streaming service. And you hope you make a little money from Shudder, whoever, Netflix buying it, and people click on it because you got cool art and a goofy name or whatever. You know, people watch it.
I've always
Motel,
wondered,
you know.
Yeah, I've always wondered. Like, you get the filmmakers that make the movie. You get them. You get the writers, the directors, the producers, and all that. They make the movie. Then after the movie, they make the movie. They have to shop it around to find a distributor for it, who would either give it a theatrical release or put it on a Netflix or a Hulu or one of those places. But I mean, I guess the filmmakers make the money based on the distributor,
I guess.
and then based on that, do they get a cut of if it does do a wide release or a limited release or something?
Like
it's just, because there's a ton of these movies that come out.
Yeah.
So how do they keep turning these out?
Not just that too. It's like you got to realize like no one's gonna like, you don't have to pay anyone on these.
Well, yeah,
like
I mean, there's
actors and
some
shit like that.
like
And
a
you're
trauma
trying-
movie. Hey, you want to be in a movie here? Come
Yeah,
in.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like think of the
We're
stuff
not gonna pay you.
think of all the
Give
shit
your
here
part,
that's.
show your tits.
I mean, there's local movies here that pop out all the time that do get like distribution.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say anything that like I've seen some shit. And
Oh, hell yeah.
it's shit, man. But
Yeah,
like,
there's
but
gold
like,
and there's shit everywhere.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like,
yeah.
like you
Beautifully
could,
put.
if you go on like Amazon or whatever, you'll see it on there. If you go to FYE, you'll see a movie that I'm fucking in at FYE.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's I mean but it's also like you're trying to make a name for yourself. You want to maybe get mentioned in Fangoria.
Yeah.
And it's like a stepping stone. It's like probably a lot of the directors before this, maybe they were doing porn. They're trying to get out of porn, go to horror to try to reach mainstream.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of how that works.
That's
I just
typically the
don't-
trajectory.
And you got
What's that?
It's typically the trajectory for
Yeah.
like the good like
I mean,
porn horror.
I'm not saying
Yeah.
Peter Jackson did porn. He may have. I don't know. But I mean, like he did. No, behind the camera.
Oh, I didn't.
Wow.
Like him and
The way
Ron.
you said that,
Him and Ron Jeremy
Wait,
doing
was
the
it
Eiffel
Fat
Tower.
Peter Jackson or Skinny Peter Jackson?
Oh,
or
I always go
midweight
fat.
I'd
Peter
say
Jackson?
midway.
Dead,
Peter Jackson.
Dead Alive.
Yeah, I'm saying like you went Dead Alive with like
Dead Alive.
oh.
Ugh.
Well, but then he goes off to do fucking Lord of the Rings. But I mean, like, what is he known before Lord of the Rings? Fucking Dead Alive.
Meet the
Yeah.
Feebles.
Meet the Feebles. Meet the
Bad
Feebles.
Taste.
Okay, all right.
Bad
Yeah, but
Taste.
you know what I'm getting at.
That's
Like,
right.
Yeah,
was
but-
it the Frighteners that he
Frighteners.
directed?
Yeah.
I mean, look at James Gunn. The guy fucking wrote Terror Firmer that came out in '99, which is one of the most insane trauma films ever made.
It is.
And now look at him. Brightburn just came out, and it's like #1 in the box office. But
Is it really?
let me check.
Hold on.
Yeah, I thought it was. It was
It's
Come
probably
on.
Aladdin. It's
That
Aladdin.
won
It's
the weekend?
100%
No, wait,
Aladdin.
wait.
100% Aladdin.
no, like for this weekend, like doing the best. Was it Aladdin or was it Brightburn?
No, Aladdin came out. Brightburn and Aladdin came out at the same time.
Oh, they came out at the same time.
Yeah, they
oh,
came
then
out at the
fuck
same
me. Then
day.
I
So, I mean,
got that
Aladdin
completely
got it.
wrong.
How much did
I'm just saying. I
did
know
Brightburn do?
Brightburn isn't doing bad, right?
Domestic is all that we have. No, 17,000,
17
17
million?
worldwide.
Worldwide.
Worldwide. For an
Yeah, but
opener
what was the
weekend?
budget on it?
It's
6
doing
million.
not great.
The
for it
budget was
right
only
now.
6 million.
Yeah.
Okay,
$6
so
million
it's already
budgets.
made. It's already making money then.
Okay.
So now, Eugene, you saw it. So tell
I
us.
did see
tell
it.
us about him without
Well,
spoilers.
like I said, there aren't going to be any spoilers. It's just it's an alternate story of Superman's origins.
Right.
Although they changed the name, so it's Superman, but
So no one gets
the
sued.
name of the farm is the Briar Farm instead of the
Aladdin
Kent Farm.
kicked the shit out of everybody last weekend.
Oh,
Yeah,
Aladdin
that
of
makes
course,
sense.
everybody, yeah.
Yeah.
But it was just like it was an alternate story. What if Superman turned bad instead of being the good hero that he was? I wanted to love this movie because I'm a huge Superman fanatic, and
Really?
I went in happy-go-lucky. Yeah,
You
And
did
it's
not notice
just-
his Superman
and it's
tattoo?
just, I
Thought that was
didn't like it.
Godsmack.
There was no. And it's funny coming from me for there was no really like any like character development. There was no like when he realized he got his powers. This isn't even a spoiler because he realized he's got his powers. He instantly turns evil. Instantly.
Well, he's
Like there isn't
He's like
anything.
picked on, right?
He got picked on and shit. Yeah, that's fine. But so did Clark Kent. It was just like he like all of a sudden he turns evil like right away. Oh shit! I put my hand here in the lawnmower and the lawnmower breaks. Oh, I got powers.
Right. So he didn't
I'm gonna
earn
be a
it.
dick.
He didn't earn it.
Correct.
That
Correct.
switch.
There was no
Alright.
conflict there where, he wanted to be good, but, the alien technology or whatever, his DNA was pushing him to be bad. Like, nothing like that. The one thing I would say about it is the kills were awesome.
Really?
Oh, okay.
The kills were awesome.
Yeah.
There's like the one scene that you see in the trailer where Cheddar Bob from 8 Mile is like, no, he sees him, floating in front of him, and then he grabs the truck that he's in and then he smashes it. That scene was awesome. What happens with Cheddar Bob, that is gory as fuck. There's a scene that everybody's seen in the diner with the chick that gets the glass in her eye.
Oh yeah, man.
That was a pretty good scene. Fucking, I never thought I wanted to see what it would look like if Superman used his heat vision to burn somebody's face off. You see that in the movie. Like,
nice.
Like the kills were cool in it, but just story wise, it was just like, huh? And then they set it up at the end for like, it's almost like they're trying to do
sequels.
They're a universe.
And a universe.
Yeah.
Like they're trying to do like a bad DC. Like bad Justice League almost. Like it was, I'm not spoiling anything.
Okay,
but it was, like I said, I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it either.
So when you say like there was no like character development, he just goes from 0 to explode. Like he doesn't like go, oh, I could look at boobs with my X-ray vision.
No, he doesn't. Yeah, exactly. He doesn't do shit
just,
like that.
He just goes straight to like,
like he goes from, oh, I'm just a kid. The people, my classmates are picking on me. There's the one girl there that actually likes him, and it was just weird. Like
he doesn't look at her boobs.
He got his powers, like right away, he fucking crushes that chick's. You see it in the preview where he crushes the one girl's hand.
Yeah.
It's just. I wanted to like this movie so much. I wanted to. It's just I liked the movie. I just didn't love it.
I feel like you and I, Eugene, have like similar tastes and stuff.
Yeah.
So I feel like if you didn't like it, I probably wouldn't either, which is a little bit of a bummer.
Yeah.
But I'll still see it,
Yeah,
So I kind of want to see this movie this weekend, and judging on our track record, I'm probably going to love it.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Drew will be neutral.
Drew will be...
It'll be indifferent.
What did I say last time? Sweden?
Yeah.
Drew will be asleep.
Yeah.
Is what Drew will be.
Honestly.
It's Switzerland.
Thought it was Switzerland. Yeah.
It's definitely
Okay.
Switzerland.
It is Switzerland. But yeah, I mean, it didn't really get the high score. What does it look like? It looks 57% by the critics, 69% from the general audience. So Metacritic's got 45. So I don't see a sequel happening. I don't see the movie doing well.
All right.
I'm probably better than Hellboy.
Yes, it was definitely better than Hellboy.
I didn't see that one, but I feel like from what I've heard, the bar was low. So
It was super low.
So that whole thing with Netflix adaptation reboot for Hellboy was just a rumor. That's not an
That was a
actual
rumor.
thing.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
I love that we keep going back to the John Wick gif.
Yeah,
well,
man.
you asked. Mike told Pat that's what he wanted.
Did you guys like Fear? 96?
As
Mark
a feeling?
Wahlberg?
Yeah.
Yes.
I fucking love that movie.
Yes.
You see, it's getting a reboot.
Daily.
Is it really?
It's getting a reboot. And so
What?
far they're rebooting Fear. Fear was good, man.
It was so good.
I had
And
a dude from CSI on there who was also in Manhunter.
William Peterson.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was fucking good. Mark Wahlberg's
Reese
awesome.
Witherspoon,
Reese Witherspoon,
like
a very
first
young
role.
Reese Witherspoon.
That movie is burned into my brain because of the Ferris wheel scene. You
Yep.
know, like
Yes.
that. And the dog
Yes.
through the door. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to go in. You know, but
It
you
was so
If
good.
you seen it, you remember. You
Yep.
know, German Shepherd.
Fear was. I remember MTV was pumping the hell out of that movie.
Well, because he was Marky Mark.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Calvin
great
Klein
guy.
underwear model Marky Mark. Yeah. And it was like, oh yeah, Alyssa
was like
Milano was
his-
in it too.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep,
and it was
Alyssa
his
Milano,
first.
yeah.
It was his first like major
I
role.
feel like this is actually going to be a really good reboot because nowadays there's so much more like men against women shit, like and how
Yeah.
like terrifying dating is. Oh my god, they can do so much more with it, and it's
Yeah.
like I mean, just go through any of your female friends' DMs and you'll
Guess
know
who's
it's already a horror story. But
guess who's going to be the female lead?
Who?
So and she's going to play being scared like to a T.
Yeah.
Rue from Hunger Games.
No way.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Amandla
who is that?
Amandla
Rue.
Stenberg.
Oh, you didn't see the Hunger Games movies?
I think I did. Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
okay.
Sure.
And so she was the little
Yeah,
girl that
Cat was
died
the
in the
little
first
sister.
one.
Yeah, she
Oh,
kind of
gotcha.
started the whole uprising, whatever. Anyways, yeah, we don't.
I mean,
fucking
Rue's been in a
hundred
couple of shitty movies lately too.
Really?
So
Has
I don't
she?
know.
All I
Yeah, there
know
was-
is
there was
all
some
I
movie
know
with
is
a bunch of
Rue.
powers. Kids with powers was kind of like an X-Men type movie. I forgot what it was, but she was in it. She was like the star of it.
Is that that one
And I don't
with,
think that movie
I
ever got
I've seen those
released.
trailers. I remember seeing those
Yeah.
trailers.
Is that the one with Oprah?
No. That was A Wrinkle in Time. That
Oh.
movie was fucking horrible.
That's what I
But-
heard.
Yeah, that was bad. But yeah, I mean, she was in that movie. Then she's been in a couple of other movies where you're like, oh shit, it's Rue, but nothing of any merit. So I don't even know. Honestly, I'm not excited. Just
Do they
hearing that
have
she's the Reese
had
Witherspoon.
the lead male yet?
I didn't see a lead male yet.
Okay.
Just her so far.
Oh.
I'm sure maybe it'll be like with Mark Wahlberg just getting into movies, maybe something along the lines of that. Someone
Yeah.
new, someone fresh. Someone could also turn into a complete fucking psycho. So
Robert Pattinson.
The year of Robert Pattinson.
He was good in a movie that I saw recently called High Life, directed by the French
He's
director
not-
Claire
Is
Denis.
that the
Claire
one
Denis.
where his brother gets in trouble? He's got like a big beard and a fucking hoodie.
No, that's Good Time.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, I think that's what you're talking about. No, but this High Life is like a sci-fi kind of horror-y
Huh.
like movie. It's like a bunch of convicts on death row go up into space to like go through a black hole or
Oh,
whatever,
shit.
you know,
just
and
like test it out instead of monkeys.
Well, yeah,
Robert
pretty much,
Pattinson.
yeah, because they're on death row anyway, and so it's all these convicts in a tight space together, and they all go a little kooky, and
Interesting.
Robert Pattinson ends up like
So
you
much
know,
butt sex.
Yeah.
You know what? So much.
Wow.
Give a
So
shit
you've
push
seen
shit.
it. In space.
Did you ever see the movie? This is kind of along in the same vein. There's a movie with Robert Pattinson in it where he plays like the super rich dude, like a tech.
Oh, the
guru
David
or something.
Cronenberg movie.
The David Cronenberg movie. Yeah. What was the name of it?
Is it a Cronenberg flick?
It is a Cronenberg flick. where he's in the
Cosmopolis.
Cosmopolis. Yes.
Mhm.
I was
Never
actually
even heard
pleasantly
of that.
surprised with that movie.
I'm out
Yeah.
Eugene right now.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, you like that? But yeah, that's. I mean, did you see it?
No.
Ah, shit. What the fuck? Yeah, I was actually pleasantly
No.
surprised with that. Yeah, with
He's
it being a
not
Cronenberg
bad
movie, and
actor.
you know what? It's not that he's a bad actor, but he's got that fucking stigma of fucking Twilight.
Yeah,
on
that's
him.
what I was gonna say.
And he'll
exactly.
never. You know what? He should have stayed Cedric Diggory and then
I
done something
know.
else. I think now since like I think he thinks that the stank of Twilight is off him now, which is why he's making a lot
Yeah.
of these.
He's
kind of
gonna
movies.
need a few more
And
showers.
He's changed, I know, and he's changed his look for pretty much every movie.
Yeah.
Like that Good Times movie, I didn't know it was fucking
Yeah.
him till like towards the end of the trailer. So whatever. And
He's always a
now they
fox.
fucked it up and cast him at Batman.
I
but
think it's going to
that's
take a solid like
for another-
We'll
decade
see.
or like a generation for him to maybe lose that the Twilight thing, which is
Stank.
unfortunate. I mean, him and what's her name, Kristen Stewart. She's also turned into like a serious actress too. She
She's
was
a
in a
fucking
bunch
asshole.
She's
I
a
don't know.
terrible
She's
actress.
a
though.
terrible
Well,
actress.
she's been in a lot of prestige movies, is what I
Yeah.
mean. I mean, I haven't seen any of them.
She's been in shit lately.
right.
But I mean, I think she's trying to go the same route that Robert
Sure,
Pattinson is,
sure.
but I think he's going to be way more successful at it than her.
Yeah.
She just sucks.
She just doesn't emote well. Like her face.
Not
She doesn't
at
emote at all.
Yeah.
She has the same
Not at
emotion
all.
for everything.
Yeah, and her face, like it's just very bad force. Like you could tell, like she literally read that she's supposed to make this face on a script and then made that face. Like it's just not good.
with her mouth agape and a blank stare.
Yes.
Yeah.
The only movie that she was good in, and that's only because she was a little girl, and it was probably her
Panic
first
Room?
role, Panic Room.
We just saw
Whoa,
that
that was
the
good.
other
Panic Room was
day.
awesome.
I was like,
That-
whoa.
that
wait.
came up and I was like, oh,
Forrest
little
Whitaker,
Kristen
Jared Leto,
Stewart.
Jodie Foster. That was an awesome.
I know. Mike was like, wait, what? That's
Awesome.
her?
God, I hate
So that was the
Jared
movie
Leto.
that Rue was in, The Darkest Minds. Yeah, no. But yeah, Panic Room was awesome. But
Yeah.
we hate Kristen Stewart. Okay.
Yeah.
I just have one more little ditty here on the news, then we get back into terrors here.
We're little
Get
Dave.
right up in that ass.
Pat, wisecracking ass Pat, could you do me a favor? Look up the film Starfish. No, it's
Not
not what
chocolate
you.
starfish.
It's not what
I
you
was gonna
think.
say,
That
It's
was-
just
do I
starfish.
need to put this in incognito?
I'm not asking you to
Nice,
look up a
with the
duck
jokes.
schwanz. A mysterious
Around the bend. Head around the bend.
A mysterious signal from an unknown dimension summons the end of days, but there's only one girl left on Earth. So it kind of has like that, maybe like I Am Legend film, but it's just her.
All right.
Or that episode of Twilight Zone with the Fucking help me out.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
The Twilight Zone episode where he's the only one at the end, and he has his Burgess Meredith.
Oh, the Burgess Meredith. Yeah.
No, there was time
At the very end,
and he breaks his glasses.
Survives the nuclear.
Yeah, so she's
Holocaust.
okay. Yeah, guys, check this out. She looks like she does a really good job. It's just her in the entire movie, and I guess this would be like if Thanos maybe snapped his fingers and everyone was gone, but you.
Oh my god, that would suck.
Goals.
She
Oh.
looks a little like Brie Larson.
Goals. You're gonna have plenty of me time.
Yep.
Yeah, and then she's gonna break your fucking glasses because you'll probably end up sitting on them because that's what you do. So she finds a cassette tape, and it says the mixtape to save the world. Well, Peter, there you go, man. Who bet it's not a VHS?
Jesus Christ. Jesus
All right. But the mixtape keeps unveiling like these other tapes to find shit like that. But the ongoing thing in this movie, it does look kind of trippy. But apparently, when this dimension opened up, there's creatures that came through.
Oh, cool.
So she's not alone.
Well, I don't want that.
The creatures might have like I don't know if they're gonna flash it or not in the trailer quick, but
A
creative
masterpiece.
they
From
kind
the
of
Cheektowaga Sentinel.
so it kind of has like that like feel of like
Oh, what was that?
okay, yeah, so you saw that with the
Yeah.
tentacles, yeah,
So that's not Brie Larson?
No,
Oh, okay.
it just looks like her.
but this might be like a little bit like with the mist mixed with it too, because
So are
of
you
the
saying
whole-
that the monster is Lovecraftian?
Yeah, it looks a
Ooh.
little.
So it's not based
The
on
Void.
H.P.
all right,
Lovecraft. Yeah.
all right.
Everyone, Midsummer is coming out.
Yes, it is.
The guy who directed Hereditary.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Not
Is this-
great.
Well, I guess this is one of the movies that you and I disagree on.
Not great.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm in a minority on top
Wait.
of me being my minority.
Who are you with?
I'm with Peter.
On what?
Yes.
Hereditary.
I love Hereditary.
Thank God. Give me a high five.
Yeah.
Right there.
Oh.
There we
It's
go.
got all the horror tropes, but dressed as like an art house, like masterpiece.
You like Suspiria.
Sure.
Mike,
Yes.
drop.
What, and what? What's what?
That's literally what
You
it
like
is.
Hereditary?
Yeah.
So you like? So
It's,
wait,
oh yeah.
Suspiria
RT
is Hereditary?
No,
What are you
I'm
saying?
just saying that it's like the same. I like different things about it, but you're saying that that's what you don't like about it. But that's literally
Now,
like
here's the thing: you liked the movie, but then Micah was like, "I liked the movie up until the last 20 minutes." Are you the same mind
Oh, that ending
and the
was
same
bad.
critique as him?
I don't think the ending was the greatest, but there's not a lot of horror movie endings that I'm happy with. But I still I
think the
I
movie
love
had
the
a
film.
Great tone throughout,
Yeah.
and I think the fucking ending was like the cherry on top. It was
I
just-
hated how fucking docile Gabriel Byrne was. He should have slapped the shit out of his whole fucking family.
Well, he should have, but he wasn't playing that. He wasn't playing like the devil in End of Days.
That's
Yeah.
then
That was
somebody else
awesome.
should have played that
And
part.
Toni Collette was at 11 though, so like
yeah, she
you know,
was.
yeah,
Jesus
she was.
Christ.
Oh.
regarding the ending, there's a bunch of horror movies that have that ending. Like we're gonna go off the rails now in the last
And it-
10 minutes.
and it
Kill
is-
List,
Explained
Kill List,
everything.
Yeah.
Hereditary. There's a bunch I can name
Yeah.
that. Like suddenly now the movie's gonna get interesting.
Yeah.
And it's just
I
like
thought it was interesting throughout. I thought
I
like
liked
the
it. It
little.
was-
all
held
the same
my
stuff
attention.
that horror fans complain about. Jump scares. It's just jump scares. When literally, to me at least, Hereditary was all just jump scares, but produced by A24. I mean, that's. I mean, look, somebody's in the corner of the room.
So it's like a James Wan movie, but
Yeah,
stylized
but you
and
know, you
artsy.
dress it
I
up, you put
wouldn't
a
go
nice
that
ball-
way. I wouldn't say it was like that. I thought there was more to it than that. It wasn't just jump scares to me.
It had some good gags in it. I'll give it that.
It
And
wasn't
was-
Conjuring to
It
me.
was just the movie again. Like with me, I like movies that elicit a response. For me, the movie was like kind of like almost depressing and
Yes.
creepy and just made you feel dirty. Like especially that scene where she gets fucking decapitated.
Oh
like
my God.
that whole scene, and then him driving home, and then him just leaving her in the fucking car and going to
Toni
bed, like
Collette screaming.
and her screaming and finding her in the morning,
Oh.
like just like scenes like that, like it elicited a response out of me, and I was just like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, maybe it went all over the place by the end of it,
Yeah,
but it was
totally.
just I don't know. I liked it. I like the whole.
I like
the whole
anything
movie.
that like after it happens, it can leave me sitting there with my mouth open, going, "Oh my god!"
I love it when after we watch something, Drew's mouth is open because I take advantage of that.
That's literally never happened.
Okay. Okay.
With a New York
Jesus
hot lunch.
Hereditary.
Whoa, what round do you guys think I was going?
So wait a minute, it's called a New York hot lunch?
It's
I thought it was
just
just
called
called
a
a hot lunch.
Oh, my bad. Yeah.
Okay.
I thought there was a New York hot lunch was a thing,
Maybe.
but
I don't
apparently
know.
it's just hot lunch.
Yeah.
Okay.
That comes with roast beef.
You get like that Greek sauce on there.
You
I think
do.
that's
You do.
what-
The
yeah.
tzatziki.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
thin crust.
Oh, Jesus.
Thin crust.
I don't want to talk about
We're
what we
going off the
were
rails
actually
here.
talking about here.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Look it up on that Urban Dictionary, kids.
Yeah. Hot lunch.
Peter,
Hello.
Terrors.
Hi.
season 666 coming to a close Thursday, which when this episode will air, and we're closing with.
Shopping mall.
Oh my God, what an underrated classic. This movie's actually really picked up in the past year. I'm seeing a
has.
lot of stuff like pop up. Like there's a lot of horror websites. Like I know Bloody Disgusting just did a review of it, calling it like a black sheep of the 80s that you fucking missed.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah,
Wow, cool.
I saw something else where it's like best 80s cheese movie that you've never seen, and like Chopping Mall was
no
yeah.
shit.
I am really looking forward to seeing Chopping Mall in the theaters on Thursday. And
It's exciting.
Yeah. me
yeah, just fucking how the hot opener with everything with the montage of all the people at the mall, which I imagine old people at the time watching it shaking their fists, "Ah, you damn kids in the mall." How we are with like, oh, they're on their fucking cell phones. Not me, but yeah.
I guess there's some big cameos in like that part of that opening scene.
Yes.
I have to do some research.
You,
but,
Grim.
that's yes.
Angus
yeah,
No,
Grim.
but before
I have to-
that-
I have to remember to mention that.
And Rodney Eastman
Yeah.
from Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3 Dream Warriors,
Ooh,
who
love
was
that.
Joey.
No shit.
Yeah, he's you look for him when you watch the opening scene. He has long hair in it, and he's shoplifting.
Really?
Yeah. There are some other cameos in the beginning that I can't think of them on top of my head, but yes,
Those
Drew
are the
is
big
right.
ones, yeah.
Angus, plus the mom from Terra Firma,
Yep.
is in that scene also.
Mm-hmm.
We got the never aging Barbara Crampton.
Of
Yeah.
course.
I was going to
And-
mention that. Do
yeah.
you think maybe that the movie is having this resurgence because she's
That's a
having
possibility,
resurgence?
Yeah,
man.
Quite possible.
I mean,
Yeah.
because she's blown up. It seems like
Ever
she's
since
been
Who's
blowing
Next?
up.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, but
You're
I mean like recently though.
Yes.
I want to say in the last 6 to 8 months, it's been like Barbara Crampton fest.
She's
Yeah.
in
She's
everything.
everywhere. Even Fright Rags. Even came out
the
with a Barbara
t-shirts.
Crampton
Yeah.
t-shirt.
I actually want to
It's
get
just,
one of
and
those.
she's like, and it seems like now more than ever, she's super like, she's on social media all the
Yeah.
time.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
got a column in Fangoria as well.
Yes, she
Yeah.
does.
Fangoria.
Yes.
Well, she was on one of the episodes with Joe Bob, where they
Mhm.
played Castle
Yep.
Freak.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're right, never aging. Like she's gorgeous.
Oh, she was in an episode of Channel Zero, the Dream.
Yep.
The
yeah.
Dream Door. She was the lady who runs that weird like sauna hot tub place. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah,
that episode.
I saw that she was in it, but we didn't get to that part.
No, we went from season 1, then we had the what was it, meat one,
Butcher's Block.
Butcher's Block.
Which was the season with the
We started watching the door one.
monster with the teeth.
That's the
that's
first
the
one.
first
That's
one. First one.
That's
Candle
the first
Cove.
one?
Yeah.
I watched like a few episodes of that and I tuned out.
Sorry,
I
it's
couldn't-
the best horror
couldn't.
anthology show there is. So
That's what I keep hearing. But
American Horror Story can, goodbye. My vote's gonna
Bite
go
your
for Channel
tongue.
Zero. Oh, come on. Every time you
Channel-
guys talk about American Horror Story, you're like, well, that season was good. I don't know about that one.
I feel like this is your
Yeah.
Micah voice.
I liked American Horror Story. Hey, you should reserve judgment until this next season comes up.
Oh, yes.
Um,
and I was the one who tagged you guys in
1984.
that teaser trailer, by
You
the way.
did,
It was
yeah.
good on Instagram.
Thank you.
You did.
Yeah.
What a boy.
If he wants his dues, we see you. We see you.
What okay, my issue with like Channel Zero is it does that. It has that gag that I'm getting really sick of, and it's the whole something really fucking crazy happens. Like there's a scene in Butcher's Block where she the one actress grabs a cat and just starts like chewing it apart and just going to town on it.
when he does that.
But then she she just like she's on the bed staring at the cat. She never fucking did it, and I'm like, oh god damn it. Like, come on, like stick to it. Like,
sure, like when the coolest part of the movie ends up being like a dream or a nightmare. Like, oh, cool.
Yeah,
you just
like
wasted the whole thing.
no, don't like the first season. It's the one where like he's killing his daughter or something, and you're just like, oh my god, and then because he's wearing like a bunny outfit or some shit, and you're like, oh my god, no fucking way, and then you're like, oh, this is a dream sequence.
Well, we kind of stopped with this weird door one because it's just so boring.
Mhm.
2, it's kind of like I cannot stand the lead actress. I don't know. It's just the way her voice is kind of whiny. She's like, I hate her face. I just don't.
Wow.
I do
Does
like
she make your
Rutger
gums ache?
Hauer,
Of course,
but man, is he? I feel like he just like did like line, all right, got it, and then just like spits it out. Like he did
Yeah.
not give a shit about this.
I-
Really phoned it in.
Yeah, I just can't get past her. I just find her so irritating.
For Butcher's Block?
We're talking about Butcher's Block.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
because she thought about the doorway that's in the stairs to the
Yeah,
door
the
that
stairs to
leads
the
to
door.
yeah.
Yeah,
love
yeah.
that
That's-
stuff, man. I love that kind of horror where something just randomly appears.
I like
a
that.
door
Don't
in a-
get me
a
wrong,
door
like-
in the basement just suddenly
No,
appears.
Yeah.
that's
great.
awesome.
Love
Yeah,
that
like
stuff.
that was cool.
Yeah,
But then you went
I'm
on
okay
to
with
the
that, but-
fucking that weird tumor thing. And,
Oh, I mean, fantastic stuff. I mean, that's the metaphor for schizophrenia and her fear of becoming like her mom. Look,
Yeah.
I don't want to. We should get back to fart jokes. I'm sorry.
No, I
PD's
get it.
getting
I
deep.
just like it. There's just something about the way that this particular season
Right.
is like. The dialogue and the actress. I just don't like very much. It doesn't like.
You don't like her little gap that she's got? I think that's.
Well,
the
yeah, I
one,
know we're
yeah.
twinsies there, but I
oh,
don't
the
know.
Madonna. Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I'm into that.
Is that so is this show canceled? Because it was on Sci-Fi, right?
Yes.
I
I
believe
heard
so.
that it was
So-
always intended to be 4 seasons.
Oh,
but,
okay,
I mean, it
okay.
could also have just been canceled. But from what I understand, the writer, director, whoever, always planned it to be 4
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
seasons. But
All
it
right.
could have been just canceled too. But I just get 100% PV approved. So
Oh,
that's me.
all right.
How did we?
And Pretzel Jack. In the last season, the Dream Door has one of the best, scariest introductions. Yeah, I've seen
Really?
in a long
I
time.
think we saw
Okay,
that
no,
one.
we didn't see that.
Okay,
one.
so we
No.
haven't got-
But
that
I
one, yeah.
mean, if you guys don't like it, it's probably
Yeah.
me chalking it up.
I
Isn't gonna
really
help,
liked the
know?
first season.
Yeah.
I liked it a
that was
lot.
my least favorite.
Okay,
honestly.
Really?
the,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
first
Okay.
season was good until the end.
Yeah.
It was one of those. It wrapped up fucking weird.
Oh, and there was no End House, which was the second season when the haunted house just appears and nobody knows where it comes from. I
I
don't
don't know if
you.
we watched that one
but,
either.
We didn't watch that. We went right to
No.
3 because Peter said
Okay.
it was the best television he's ever seen. And then
No, I actually called Hereditary "This Generation's The Exorcist." That's where you're misquoting me there.
That's a
Yeah.
that's high praise.
Oh,
That is high
I'm sorry. That
praise.
was a cover of Rue Morgue. I'm sorry. I thought it was me who said that. That Hereditary.
was.
yeah,
was,
yeah,
It's
I
a
remember
little-
seeing that.
I'm
I mean, I
sorry.
liked
Oh,
it,
was that
don't
a
get me
Stephen
wrong.
King quote?
It was
It is
probably
probably
Stephen
Stephen
King.
King.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stephen King said that Hereditary is gonna blow your fucking dick off.
I thought you weren't allowed to do the fake Stephen King quotes anymore.
Oh no, I'm allowed to. I just didn't do them
Oh.
last week because I didn't want to put RJ through that.
No. Oh, well,
But
I'm
you,
glad that here I
but
am.
you.
Yep.
Here I am.
Speaking of, Pat, around the bend.
Around the bend, please.
Around the bend, Pete.
He's like, no.
No.
What was your favorite movie of Terrors this season? First
Do I
off,
have to- do I
yeah,
have to pick
list
just one?
them all
Okay,
real
so
quick. for us.
January we had John Carpenter, Christine.
Mhm.
On Valentine's Day we screened the original, uncut, the uncircumcised, My Bloody
Yes.
Valentine.
That's awesome. That was awesome.
Yeah.
And March was Joe Dante, The Howling, the werewolf movie.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And then April was the infamous Burial Ground now.
Of course.
And then
Cat
in
remembers fondly.
yes. And then in May we had the 3 screenings with Nickel City Con, the
Yes.
original Child's Play, Friday the 13th Part 6, Jason Lives, American Werewolf in London, and now we're gonna close it out with Chopping Mall. So pretty stacked season if you ask
Yeah.
me. But my
oh,
favorite
absolutely.
my favorite screenings would either have to be My Bloody Valentine or Burial Ground thus far. I mean, we'll see
Okay.
how Chopping Mall does.
Yeah.
you
I
know,
think
but
Chopping Mall will be my favorite,
Yeah.
but right now, Burial Ground,
Yeah.
man. God damn.
There was something really sweet about My Bloody Valentine too. Just
Oh.
it felt like there's some nights where you can feel like that certain electricity,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
with everyone being together and being excited. And that was like one night I felt it like 100%. It was
Yeah.
just it was there, you know.
Yeah,
And-
that one was like it was really cool to see on the big screen.
Yeah.
So I've always really liked that movie. So that one was like unexpected kind of when it was
Yeah.
announced, and then like for it to be on Valentine's Day and everything, it was just super good. Like
It was a great date for
Yeah.
horror
It,
fans.
That-
it was
means a lot. Thanks-
fantastic.
thanks,
I
gang.
like every other couple like, oh, what are you guys doing for
Yeah.
Valentine's Day? Like, we're gonna go see My Bloody Valentine.
Yeah.
Like,
And
how
then-
many people can say that nowadays? It's
Yeah,
Yeah,
wild.
Nicole got
Right.
those little candy hearts made too.
Yeah.
Which is
That
really
was
sweet,
cool.
you know.
And Erica instead, she made those, or she got those Valentines for everyone too.
Yeah, the
yeah,
horror
yeah,
Valentines.
yeah, those were cool. Those were cool.
Yeah, we got like
shout out
we got
to
like
you.
an Evil Dead one.
Fantastic.
Yeah, yeah, she
That
did great
and,
with that.
What it was, They Live. There was a They Live one. Too.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, forgot
Now,
about that.
What was your?
Hmm.
Since you asked me what my favorite was of the season, what would you say is yours?
Oh, Burial
so
Ground,
far?
man.
Okay,
Yeah,
Wow.
that was
Damn.
that was fucking
Sorry,
great.
Eugene.
Yeah.
I'd say Burial Ground for the fun, but I loved seeing The Howling on the big screen. That was
Some D
that
Wallace
was
up in
good.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Badass.
was super good seeing that
Yeah.
on the big screen.
huge.
I actually forgot how much I enjoy Christine.
Oh,
Because I haven't-
Yeah.
It's a
I haven't
gorgeous
watched-
movie.
I
Man.
honestly,
yeah.
I haven't watched it since I was a kid.
Same.
So
The,
seeing
like
it
you-
again.
You brought up at the beginning, because you give a little introduction to the films. You brought up pay close attention to the effects of the car, Christine, just like
Oh, I
uncrushing.
love it
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah.
That is
Uncrumpling.
so
And
good.
the car on fire.
Oh,
One of
yeah.
my favorite
Oh.
images in horror that Strangers Pray at Night totally stole.
But the pool scene, I thought the pool scene was good.
My guess is you didn't like that movie either.
The pool scene, though, Eugene, was great. Wow.
But for the Nickel City stuff, the special screenings we did with guests and
Yeah.
everything,
Mhm.
CJ Graham is a fucking prince.
Yeah.
I love that.
Isn't he
dude.
such a nice guy?
I love that dude. He was ragging on me hard because I was wearing a John Carpenter Halloween
Yeah.
T-shirt, and he was just really.
Which like that dude, you wore like
he had me on the ropes. Is that a wrestling?
It's a boxing.
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 Yeah.
Sorry, I
uh,
tried.
that would be like for like a wrestling thing. That would be
Yeah.
like wearing like a WCW shirt to like a WWF event.
So we're gonna.
So that's-
I want your listeners to chime in. When you go see a band, you don't wear the band tee to go
I'm
see
with
the band.
you.
How
Yep.
is it any different?
Okay.
And I don't care what people wear. I am not a gatekeeper for clothes at
Yeah.
all.
I
I will
am-
wear a horror shirt and black denim all
I
day. I
am-
don't
Yeah.
care. But from my understanding, you don't wear the band tee to the band you're going to see.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's
Chime in.
That's how it was. Now it seems like nowadays you
Nowadays?
wear the
Oh
shirt
my
that you're
God,
the band
it's
you're
so
seeing. It's
weird.
changed again.
What kind of topsy turvy world are we living
Dude,
in?
isn't
And
it
I don't
getting-
care
it's
what
getting
people wear.
fucking
You
weird
wear
now,
whatever
man.
you want.
I'm
Yeah.
against it. I'm not.
I'm
and I
against-
don't
I'm
really,
against it too,
I
yeah.
typically don't care, but like at concerts and stuff, and I'm like, you could have been a little more creative.
Is
You know
there
what's
a
funny is that
difference
you make
between
fun of me
concerts?
because I go to every terror screening if I have a T-shirt for the corresponding movie that
Yeah.
we're watching.
No, I think it's awesome.
Drew
but-
makes fun of me.
No,
yeah,
but,
that's different.
but you know, CJ Graham was really taking me to task about it, and I
Yeah.
don't.
Well, that's
people
like-
wear what? Oh, you were
dude,
there 'cause
that
you were
was like
Child's
wearing-
Play and Jason Lives,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You may as well sat front row at a Megadeth concert with a big fucking Metallica shirt on. Like it was kind of like that.
Yeah.
It was
everyone is really
Halloween.
blowing this out of proportion.
If you would have worn like a I don't know like a They Live shirt or your Suspiria,
Yeah, that's
shirt.
probably what he had issue with. Is
you
that,
know what? I
he's
think
one of
if
the
it
top
would have
4,
been,
top 3.
No, I think it would have been more offensive if he would have worn a
But
Friday
Freddy.
the 13th,
Oh.
or not Friday. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, but they
Nightmare on Elm
like
Street.
like Freddie and
Right.
Jason
Nightmare on
actually have a
Elm Street.
movie together. Like Michael Myers is like straight up like Jason's like competition. Like they're
No, it's
they're
not.
never gonna cross paths.
His competition is Freddy. They have like their back and forth thing.
That's-
like
But top 4, you get
it's a big
icons.
franchise.
You got Leatherface, you got Freddy Krueger, you got Michael Myers, and you got Jason.
yeah,
So
Well, I would
But
say
the two
I
is
think
always
Chucky's
against
probably up there.
Chucky up there too, yeah.
because
But
it's not like
and then you got to throw Pinhead up there too. But I mean, it's just I think because it seems like they're both Jason and Michael Myers are kind of like, faceless,
Bingo.
silent,
They don't talk.
mask
Yep.
killer.
slashers.
Yep.
Then they are in direct competition with each other. If you would have worn
Horror-
anybody
horror fans-
else, I
horror
think he wouldn't
fans-
have given you any shit about it.
Horror fans love everything, though. We
do.
like you can love Friday the 13th and love Halloween. I feel
Yes.
like when you love horror, you don't have to just pick one or the other franchise. It's all a big beautiful buffet for us. I could be wrong,
Yeah.
but
Big,
I mean,
beautiful buffet.
I mean,
Yeah.
BBB.
you know,
Oh, yeah.
Is there is
were
there
you
a
thinking
porn,
of?
is there a Pornhub
Yep.
category for this?
not
Big
gonna
beautiful
say.
Or
buffet.
BBW.
I'm not gonna say.
Oh, Jesus.
But yeah, we agree. That's, I mean, now, anything else about terrors?
Oh yeah. We're still sticking to terrors, right?
I mean, what do we have planned to do? Anything else?
Yeah. You mentioned CJ Graham.
Love
That's
him.
yeah. How so we obviously kind of joked around with you a lot. And so I think it was, I like to bust your balls too, but I think it was smart to wear that because a little conversation piece.
Yeah, and he yoked me up under the
Yeah.
marquee, which
Yes,
is
he did.
now.
Yep.
That's your profile picture.
Yeah, I have it put it in a frame at home. I mean, I got a bunch of shit framed,
Why
but
did you
that
bring
one.
that one?
Well, because it's Tony Todd.
It's him and Tony Todd.
He
yeah.
was he wearing the at Nickel City Con, was he wearing the
floral
the Jason?
Oh
No.
Because he has his very own part
no,
6.
he wasn't in costume or anything.
Okay.
But he was. Oh man.
He honestly was a big dude too.
Yeah,
He was
yeah,
bigger
yeah.
in
He
person
was.
than I thought.
He used
Like,
to bounce in Vegas.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
He's very
He
funny with
mentioned that.
fans too. Like he was like teasing this guy who was asking questions in the Q&A, like give me $10, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
but he was really cool too. Like he wanted to make sure that people got there was a trivia question, and he wanted to make sure someone got a free like autograph and picture, and if they answer the
Mhm.
question right. And
That's
he
a
was
pretty cool
really
picture.
really great with the crowd. And everyone at the theater loved him and stuff.
Nice.
I
It
mean,
seems
all the
like-
guests were great, of course. But
It seems like everyone that has played Jason in the past is like just a pretty good dude.
Yeah.
You hear all stories at the cons with like everybody.
well,
like,
CJ Graham made it sound like a brotherhood too.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
know him
Yeah.
and Kane Hodder and all
Yes,
them. He
it
made it
is.
seem like they're
Yep.
really in touch. You know.
yeah, which is really cool. He's playing Elias Voorhees in the
Friday the 13th
13th.
Vengeance.
Yes.
is that what it's called?
Yeah, Eugene and I were at the Q&A,
Yes.
and so we
Oh,
talked
well,
about that.
fuck me then. Sorry. He was putting that
Yep.
over.
Yeah, he
was- I
plays
just looked
Jason,
that up.
Jason Voorhees' dad. in that-
Elias
in the-
Voorhees.
Yeah.
Yep. And he was talking about a couple scenes that he filmed where he's going to be, I don't know if it's a dream sequence or what, but he's going to get to be like face to face with Jason. So he'll be playing Elias and Jason will be in front of him. And
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice,
And they're
nice.
he said he kept raving about it. He
Yeah,
said that
there's
all the actors
the
he worked
pictures
with
look
were
good.
awesome. That the production,
yeah.
There's
was
a big
top-notch.
big thing now with fan films for the Friday the 13th series. You had
Yeah.
Never Hike Alone, which
Yep.
which was awesome.
Was
and
amazing.
a lot of people
incredible.
shit on it though.
because of there's no kill count.
Still,
that's
though,
seriously
I
why-
thought
that's
for a
why.
film for a fan film that
It was my
movie
favorite
was
Friday
fantastic.
the 13th movie.
It was awesome.
It was my
it
favorite.
was
Friday
Yeah,
the
awesome.
that's
13th
yeah.
movie.
Drew
Yep.
Drew
I gotta
didn't
watch
know. Drew didn't know that it was a Friday the 13th fan film that I was playing her. I'm like, just watch this. And when Jason popped up, she was like, "Oh, what the fuck?"
Now, how are these people not getting sued out of their boots?
Uh,
'Cause I know
they're
there's-
not. There's no distribution for
Okay,
it. Then
'cause I
there's
know
no. They're not monetizing it.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
I
free
see.
on YouTube.
Yeah, it's free.
Oh.
There's no ads. They can't do that.
I
Like
know they were selling some VHS copies of it.
I did see that.
Those sold out pretty quick, but I haven't seen the movie.
I missed
So
mine.
Terrifier,
It's good if you check it out.
Terrifier's coming on tape on Friday, the second printing. Eugene,
can't
if you
wait.
want it,
I
only
do.
50 copies, so we'll have to grab it.
What's
Gotta finagle
the
something.
possibility for another season of Terrors and we get Terrifier?
Look,
Ooh.
if we could get David Howard Thornton to come to Buffalo, I would and totally be down to scream Terrifier. Although I know
He was already here for.
yeah, he was
Paramore.
at
last,
Paramore,
back in
and
August.
Terrifier also screened. I think you guys went to that
At the
screening.
screening room, you
Yeah.
got to keep in mind there were 8 people.
Right,
there.
I would totally if they brought him to town and he wanted to do it, I would totally screen the movie.
That would be
down.
awesome. He
Yeah.
would so
I
be
think
down.
he
He's
would
a
be
he's a
down.
good
Yeah.
dude.
I would love to get
He's
him
so
in.
active on social
Yeah.
media too.
Yeah.
He seems like one of those dudes that you could if you direct message him,
Yeah.
he'll be the one that
Right.
answers you back.
I've
Yeah.
commented on his stuff and he replies.
Yeah, he's
to it.
replied.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
replied.
I'd love to get him in costume too for like a photo op or
To
something.
get him
you know
in
what I mean?
costume, you have to have Damien Leone there because he.
So we'll get them both.
Hey,
Yeah.
whew,
What do you
shit,
think?
man.
This is we're fucking chumps.
Yeah. what the fuck?
Well, it's because what made me think about that is Terrifier 2, they finally got the funding for it and they're
Yep.
going to start filming in the fall.
Wow.
Yeah,
There's all the
it's-
tapes they're selling.
Yes.
I guess it's some kind of evil entity resurrects Art and he's after a mother and her son.
Now you
That's who
you
he's
guys
talking.
you guys said they were gonna explore a little more of Art's backstory, right?
Yeah,
I don't want it.
God, I
I
want it.
don't
No, me
either.
neither.
I don't want to
No,
know what
stop
Art
it.
is.
No.
Stop it.
Yeah, I really hope they don't kill it by doing a whole you need the 10 clown stones across the across the fucking.
They're all just different colored squeaky noses.
Art was bullied in clown school.
Yeah.
And then
his mom was a stripper.
and then the clown demons flew up his ass, and then what so of course Terrors is coming to a close.
Yes, sir.
This Thursday with Chopping Mall.
Well, can I say something? Kelly Maroney is also in Chopping Mall. She was the star of Night of the Comet that you guys enjoyed. So
She's
great. She's great.
Yeah,
But,
absolutely.
That one was
Great movie,
one
such an underrated movie.
That was one of the ones that I had seen for the first time at Terrors.
Really,
Yeah.
I loved
it
it.
was so good.
See, I'm gonna go.
That's actually on. That's in talks right now for a reboot.
I did hear about that. God forbid.
Yeah, I'll see it.
Yeah. But what? And I know you like to joke around. Oh, we had a good run, folks. Like, come on. Season 7. What's up?
It's a dry run for when the end actually comes. So I've been trying to prepare everyone emotionally by joking
Every
around.
season.
Yeah.
Wow. When Eugene gives me that face, it's like, I'm getting annoyed. But I will, I really can't say any comment, no comment. But if you come to Chopping Mall, there might be some answers.
There you go.
And,
This is coming out the same day as
Shopping Mall.
As the
AKA Killbots.
Yes.
Mhm.
So you may as well just give us just like a
I would say
Not even just
a smidge.
just a clue,
just a crumb
of one.
Okay.
Not even give us a title, just
like some pre-cum.
something.
Yeah.
So, give us some pre-cum.
Okay.
Some seminal fluid.
All right. So what I have a visual that might help you, or something that would you might be able to guess a little more. We'll do both.
And when we look at it, we don't want to say it, right?
Yeah, don't say it.
Okay.
Don't say it. So it's a real deep cut kind of thing.
Ooh, I like deep.
Drew's
cuts.
really staring. Okay.
So you tell me if you know. Oh, no,
I got a good idea. I have a really good idea.
Okay.
Actually,
I think I have an idea.
I already know.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I don't want to get you too excited, but
No, I know that font.
Yeah,
I don't know. What
Yeah.
I know that
you're talking
fucking
about.
font.
Yep.
yeah.
That's gonna beat Pieces. That's gonna beat Burial Ground. That's
Yep.
gonna be your best fucking one.
Yes, it is.
I
And
don't
that's
know,
August?
It's just a font. It's just a fun font we found on the internet.
It's a font.
It's a fun font.
Dude,
It's a
fuck me
fun
sideways. I can't fucking wait.
It's a fun font.
Since I've known you, I've been saying do this.
Yeah.
Everyone who recommends a movie thinks like I've
That
never
it's
heard
that
of
it's
it
me.
before.
Yeah, I know, but you know what I mean, dude. You get people fucking saying shit to you all the time, like fucking do this. Rah, 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 rah.
But I love
That's
But
what
a
they
lot
sound
of
like,
times
too.
it's like, yeah, you should play like some shitty movie.
And that is such a shitty movie.
Yeah.
That
It
is
is.
so goddamn
is.
good.
I haven't confirmed nor denied anything, so
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh man,
I'm excited.
I'm
you
so
guys,
excited.
I'm super excited,
You guys,
actually.
let me come on again, and
Of
I feel
course.
like
Sorry,
I can do
guys.
something.
Guess you're gonna have to wait till next week.
Peter, we would love
no,
to.
you're going because you said you're going to give it to them at Terrace, so just be there
Yeah.
tonight.
So
Actually,
if you're listening to this comes out 1 a.m. on Thursday. So by the time it's like 7:30, you're already gonna hear all this shit. So you may as well just go to Thursday Night Terrors at the Gibson Theater on fucking Main Street in Amherst here in Buffalo,
Amherst
New
Theater.
York. And if you're not in Buffalo, drive, get here.
Yeah.
This is
Somebody
a good
drove
time.
2
We've had
hours.
people, yeah.
2 hours from Pennsylvania to come see David on American Idol
Nice.
from London.
That's
I
really
thought it
cool.
was
We've had
awesome.
That's
people
cool.
from Canada come
Yeah,
in.
yeah, that's great.
There's
They're
been
great.
all
Yeah.
sorts of.
You've had Rochester, right?
Yeah,
Rochester.
Yeah.
pretty regularly. It's pretty,
Yeah,
it's
this
crazy.
is-
I used to be the one to travel elsewhere to go to
Yeah.
this stuff, and now people are doing
That's
the kind of thing
right.
I used to do.
You
awesome.
come here.
That's
Yeah,
right.
God
right.
damn it.
Peter, thanks for opening the terror season with us and closing it.
It was a
Yeah,
pleasure.
We're gonna
to be
have
here.
you back on there in August because we're gonna fucking talk about that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
This is an audio medium, so
Yeah.
nobody knows
Time
what the
for
fuck
my
is going on.
birthday.
Yeah, well, can the
Exactly.
people listening right now hear the fucking blood flow to my penis just rushing? Oh,
That's classic Micah. It was pretty
Yeah,
good.
sounds
It's
about
pretty
right.
good.
I've been really tame this episode. I had to have it at the end. I have a really bad headache.
Oh my god.
Well,
All right. Well, on that note,
Micah.
whoa, slow your roll, man. we got to get a few things across
But
here.
yeah, so
Christ.
be at Terrors or Thursday Night Terrace tonight, but you can also follow them at
Thursday Night Terrors. Facebook.com/Thursday Night Terrors. We're on Instagram at Thursday Night Terrors.
Yep.
Twitter at Thursday Terrors. That's the only one that's a little weird.
That's right.
But, you want some look at cool horror tapes and stuff like that, go to Instagram at Peter from the Theater. A lot of cool stuff, right, Eugene? You like the tapes and
you got
stuff?
a ton of stuff.
Yeah, it's great.
That's right.
I like it just because I like you.
And I like you, bud.
Thanks, man.
And if you like us, you can follow us at Terror Trio Podcast on Instagram, Terror Trio Podcast on like Facebook and everything. Terror Trio Cast.
If you're
on
listening,
Twitter.
you already know.
You get lazier and lazier every fucking
Because
episode.
I don't.
I think like
you
one
know.
day,
Yeah.
it seems like every episode, it's like less and less. I just see you
I'm
one
the only
episode
one
just
that-
going, hey guys, if you can't
Hey.
find us, go fuck yourselves.
I'm pretty sure I've already said that.
Have you?
Yeah,
think
you
so.
have. But it was after you did the whole spiel.
All right, whatever. Well, fine, whatever. Listen, bye.
If you're listening, you know where to find us.
that nasally.
That was a little.
I
he
was
a
well
little
when I'm trying to
nasally.
do, like I have to feel like I'm a little like narcoleptic or like
Oh, man.
I am.
She,
Wow.
sleeps, she sleeps like 2 hours a night.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
what does
Right
warm
now.
milk sound like,
Wow. Horror Delilah is warm milk.
And more milk.
Oh, man.
I deserve it. Again, you have that really shitty tattoo. So that's right.
Wow. All right.
Oh, God.
Drew is tired.
Insulting a man.
I'm always tired. On that note, I'm Drew.
Micah.
I'm Peter.
I'm still Eugene.
And Peter, what do we say, buddy?
We say good night.
We're gonna
We
bleep this
say-
part out, Pad.
Yeah,
say
dude,
Bill
can I-
Clinton
so you
said
put
that
it in
oral
your
isn't
mouth.
actually sex.
No, you
Oh,
don't.
okay.
Nope. Okay, bye.
Oh.